What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Val is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro.
People to know I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forward for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
Welcome to Big Val Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Val Opinion platform.
Are haters. I don't have a message. I don't take my time to respond and to defend myself. Why would I do that? I'm giving you a microphone if I'm doing that. I'm giving you solace that you're in my life. I don't care. I really don't. So if it's been that way all my life, you would think that I'm used to it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and I keep going. So I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. This is a comfortable place for me.
I want you to take all of your thoughts, all of your worries and problems, forget about them. Because tonight it's about me and you. No fake love, no patience, no two ways, just us. No phone calls, no messages, no family, no friends. I just wanna be alone with you, alone. Girl, I just wanna get it on with you. Yeah, you and I leave out. Here's what I wanna do, baby. I just wanna take the dirty night, holding your body tight, keeping you warm. Nothing gonna stop you. Loving it all. I just wanna take the dirty night, holding your body tight. Keeping you warm, yeah. No bill collectors, no landlords. Your boss is tripping, Just ignore it. You got plans. Call them off the CD. Take it off home. I just wanna be alone with you. I just wanna get it on with you. Yeah. Here's what I wanna do. I just take it to the night. Open your body, touch. Keeping you warm, keeping you from staying. I'll be keeping you since you won't feel it. I just want take my time, keeping you warm, keeping you warm.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video, and today, woo, we got some stuff to talk about. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Lil Mac for being here early, man. What's up, Lil Mac?
Hey, what's up, Big Val chat? How everybody doing this evening?
Bonjean has put out a message today. Also, we're gonna be going over an interview with Chaos from like 90. I want to say this interview from like 93, man. I want to say about 93, probably about. It's an early video. Early video. Also, we got some more news from your boy Keefe D.
Hey, that dude a goddamn fool, man. Hey, y'all ever watched the Art of Dialogue interviews?
Right.
That man be cracking me up.
Yeah.
Man, who is Boosie? How is Boosie a fucking guy? Who can tell who can be a fucking gangster? Wipe you down. Need to wipe his ass down with the fucking lotion. Who made you the spokesperson for that fucking gangster, dude? That dude funny as hell, man.
You better stop playing. You're a boxer, dude. You're a boxer, dude.
You're a fucking boxer, man. I just need 1 second. That man talked Vlad and Art. I ain't gonna lie, Vlad and Art Dialogue talked that man to a damn jail cell.
Yeah.
Well, he brought on himself though. But he brought on himself. He should have been doing an interview. But my personal opinion about the Pac situation, I wouldn't say it was Hugh, but I think it was somebody else on the inside of that death row because it was too easy for Keefe D them to get, if they allegedly did it, to get at Pac. You know what I'm saying? Their security detail was all messed up that night. But I'll yield back. We'll touch on later on in the live.
When you hear what we gonna hear tonight, you finna that whole I'm gonna tell y'all this. When y'all hear what I'm gonna play tonight, that whole MGM fight with all that shit had nothing to do with the mission that was at hand. But we got 40 people in here. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. And if y'all haven't already subbed to the channel, man, we trying to keep this positive content coming. We trying to keep this positive content pushing out. And today we're gonna have a good live here, entertaining live. I'm gonna try my best to keep up with the chat and the chat questions as well. And I thank y'all so much. Oh yes, for sure, Miss Milana. Email me anything you got. Just email it to me. But to start the live off today, we got a message from Miss Bonjean, man. And this is crazy. And like my brother Jeff said, man, I never seen a case like this where it has been so many detractors. Like so many detractors, so much distraction, so much nonsense going on outside of the case. But it's still it's involving one man. It's surrounding one man's name. And that man happened to be Robert Sylvester Kelly. And people aren't looking at, they're not looking at the effect that if it may have an effect on R.kELLY or it may not have an effect on R.kELLY, but when you associate yourself with R.kELLY, you have to understand that everything that you do is looked at as in you're doing it in the name of R.kELLY. this is crazy, man. I've never seen a case like this. I swear, man, R. Kelly's case is almost like a Jerry Springer show. I mean, it's like I just never seen, not saying his actual case, but the things that are surrounding his case. It's like, man, you never know what you're gonna get. You brace yourself. And that's every other day. Here and there. It's crazy, man. But we're gonna try to continue to push the positive message out there, and not taking nothing away from nobody and what they do, because I'm just on here as a supporter. I do not know R. Kelly. I never met R. Kelly. I'm just a fan of the man's music and his artistry. And I come on here and I speak about some of the things that we have witnessed throughout these YouTube streets. And that's pretty much it. But I thank you guys and ladies as far as the chat go. I appreciate you all supporting what I do to try to give us a voice as supporters, and understand that when you come over here and voice your opinion, you won't be attacked for having an opinion. So I appreciate you all for that and supporting me in that regards. But Bunjean does have a message for the people. But it's crazy. Like, who, like, why would you why would you fake, like, you make you too bold, like, you gonna go out here and try to copy Bunjean? Look, man, what's wrong with these people, man?
Man, this stuff never ceases to amaze me, man. Yeah, these people, it's got to be ridiculous at this point. You got people putting out saying that Chaos got Justin Brady from the MCC all the way to Trump Tower in Chicago. How he pulled that off? You know what I'm saying? This stuff just get ridiculous by the minute. Then you got the father on here. He going back at it with the other father, and they called each other liars. But y'all the one got this man facing 30 years. T.M. Savage came out here and said Faith Rogers, a woman that was in the New York indictment, was a liar. But y'all spearhead this campaign to get this man. But you saying the people that you was with in the campaign to spearhead this campaign are liars. Make that make sense. So why this man even facing jail time then if these people liars? And he's the one that antagonized Kels the most. So make that make sense. How's you out here calling these people a liar? And you was right there with them, co-signing everything they said. Co-sign the documentary. I want to thank Lifetime for getting it right. But did they get it right with Faith Rogers?
Yeah.
You said she was lying.
But it's crazy how Jennifer say, another reminder that the Bunjean Law Group will not solicit money for Mr. Kelly. This post is yet another fake impersonation of me. There are snakes everywhere profiting off Mr. Kelly and re-victimizing him. These people claim to be his most ardent fans. They are liars. This post said, hello, everyone. R. Kelly really needs your support about his case. According to the judge in charge of R. Kelly case, he informed us to make another. I can't even tell what that was right there. I guess a profile or something to set up R. Kelly's case closed. If you want to participate, send us direct message. Jennifer Bunjean. Like, this gotta be, I almost believe that this be people from the other side, man. But then it's hard to say. It's hard to say it's people from the other side when you see, people from this side do the same shit.
And this woman shit have to be going through this buffoonery, man. She's trying to fuck us. Yeah, and then she gotta fade this man appeal. Like this, it's like everything that they try to do, it gotta be for a reason, man. They cause these distractions or something. They're trying to take people out their square. My thing is, I think people starting to wake up. So anything that they can do to distract people to get their mind off of it, they're gonna put it out. Like, so who the hell? Why would this man, in the middle of him fighting for an appeal, put out an album called "I Admit" while he in jail? Now they're saying
that ain't nothing. Did you just, man? Hold on. I ain't gonna put it on here. I'm not gonna put it on the stream just simply because I don't, I ain't got time to be going back and forth with people. But I'm gonna send it to you, Lil Mac, right here. I'm finna. If you can check your Instagram or your Twitter, just look at this shit.
All right.
Now we know for a fact. I'm gonna just say this. I know for a fact that R. Kelly ain't putting out no album.
Because if he do, why would he? He's not receiving none of the money.
Then he not even engineering it or nothing. Producing,
Exactly.
he not out here to finalize it or nothing. So, I'm not understanding, man. Why do people do some of the stuff they do, man? If you're doing it
I
for
feel so bad for this. I feel so bad for this, man. You got people out here fried, saying that they his lawyers, they accepted money. You got people dropping fake albums out. You got people writing fake stories. You got bloggers and people stealing his personal information, emails, and people on here visiting. This man cannot catch a break, man. That's sad. That's sad. I pray for that man, bro. Pray for Chaos, man. Put them prayer hands in the chat for Chaos, man.
It's one man should not have to go through so much scrutiny, man. Bunjean just put out a message last week saying that she talked to Robert, despite the communication, despite the communication being, kind of off, since he got to where he's at, but she did say that she talked to him, and man, it's just crazy, bro. Why do people want to make themselves seem more relevant than the next person? Like, what is your reason? Like, if you really are in this thing for R. Kelly and to see justice, him seeing justice and to be vindicated from the charges that he's faced with, man, why add on to what's already been done? Like, it don't make sense. But
exactly.
It wouldn't make sense to somebody. It wouldn't make sense to the people who's really out here, trying to support, trying to help raise awareness versus someone who's just trying to profit. That's the difference in this whole thing, man.
And that's sad. Anybody can try to profit off this man's downfall and in the situation that he's in right now, being ridiculed, being falsely accused, being bamboozled, being everything you can possibly name happened to this man. For people to sit there and try to pretend to be his lawyers to get a profit, to collect some kind of money, that's a new type of lowdown to me. That's sick.
Anybody that's sending money to that, Jennifer Bunjean, one thing we can say about Jennifer Bunjean is that she's always been legit about everything that she does. So she's not, you can't say that, oh, well, if Jennifer took up money before, so it could be her. Jennifer has never asked the fans for anything. Never. She's never asked anybody to send anything in to her on her behalf. Even when people came out saying Jordan needed help with rent, and Jennifer hurry up and came out. My client is not asking anybody for money. She made it clear. Every time some bullshit come out, Jennifer makes it clear that R. Kelly is not asking anybody for anything. But it's crazy how people, every time we come around, every other month or so, here come a new scheme. Nah, they got so bold with the scheme. They pretending to be Jennifer Bunjean. Like,
Yeah, it's just one of the trick of that many tricks in the bag. Yeah. The devil trying to be staying busy because you got this appeal coming up, and they know that this man one step closer to his freedom, and they want to keep everybody distracted, keep everybody not talking about this man. Like so a lot of people don't want this man to get out this situation. A lot of people don't want to talk about the injustice that he faces. That's why I encourage every blogger to stay on the positive. Like shout out to Levi, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he got going on, but I encourage him keep talking about Jane Doe, Fi's father and her and the daughter and the mother and what they did, because they need to be exposed for the world to see. And that's what the type of stuff that these naysayers and these anti-R. Kelly people want. They don't want us to be discussing this stuff because that's what they do. They throw a monkey wrench.
Every single individual involved in R.Kelly's case as far as lifetime go, when these women, me too, every single person need to be exposed. No, just like Jane Doe number 5 and her father. Same thing for Faith Rogers. Same thing for Lizette. Same thing for her son. Same thing for even the people that he wasn't charged for. The ones that who helped bring the awareness.
Exactly. And I think if every blogger was on one accord and everybody got along, it'd be sweet. It'd be like like Levi, let him stay focused on Jane Doe number 5 and another block focus on the accused, and that'll let's spread awareness. Hey, did you know this? Did you know that? But that's another here, another there. But yeah, man, all these people need to be exposed, man, because they all liars. And they
that's the concept that we've been speaking about for a minute. That's a concept that I thought about a while ago. You know, if everybody just, you know, like everybody just focus on certain individuals, and then, you know, each channel will talk about a different situation involving the case, you know, it could help, you know, help people better understand what's going on and what has happened in the case. But then at the same time, man, it's like I don't understand the politics side of it, because I'm not into that. I'm only in it to understand like how this man was set up. That's the only thing I care about. You know,
that's right. And at the end, that's all we here for, man. To spread the truth out and wake people up, let them know, hey, this is what happened. What the mainstream media and what Surviving R.Kelly told you was a lie. Look at this from this angle. Look at this from this angle. You know what I'm saying? As he fight for his appeal, you know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. We can't get distracted and all negative and nonsense, because that's what that man said. The distractions and confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in. We need to keep talking about how the BOP officer and how Tasha K obtained this man's personal jail record. That's wrong. Regardless if they have to appeal or don't have to appeal, that needs to be exposed for the world, what Tasha K did. And also what these accusers did, the Savages did, the Clarions did. Asante McGee has over 12 mug shots on the internet, and she got several charges: obstruction, theft, just several accusations, the charge she's facing. But she want to come out here and say R.Kelly did this and did that, this and that. But you ain't telling the world that allegedly you wouldn't even date R.Kelly. You got kicked out of the entourage because you got caught stealing. And then not only that, you want to sit here and talk about iPhone, Jocelyn, Savage, and Azrael Clare parents about what was going on in the house, because I want to let my daughter go to the entire act. But you left your minor daughter at home, your 17-year-old minor daughter at home with her underage kids, toddlers, adolescent kids, 5, 6-year-old kids, while you out traveling trying to chase a man who don't even want you.
But she was sent in. It's clear that she was sent around. She came around to do a job, you know,
right?
Because you don't. Who comes around looking to go find out who the parents are of individuals when you are dealing with folks who supposed to be adult? You know, these are adult people. Like, who comes around? Who comes into a relationship trying to figure out who these people parents? You know what I'm saying? What up, brother Jeff in the house? You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
Man, Jeff, you seen it? I sent it to you, bro. Man, it got crazy, bro. These people out here impersonating Jennifer Bonjean, bro. Like, come on, man. These boy, niggas is so serious, bro. It's serious, man. It's serious, bro.
Man, it's insane, the level, and first and foremost, my apologies. Peace of blessings to everybody in the chat, bro. Vi, everybody that's tuning in. Much love, much respect. Yeah, man, I think that, and it's crazy because several people sent me the thing to go on there, and I knew when I looked at it off bat, I knew it was fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is like, how crazy do you got to be to see that this lady is as prestigious attorney as she is, to sit up there and name herself Jennifer Bonjean, attorney for R.Kelly. Like like Kells is her only client. You know what I'm saying? Come
But
on,
that go to
man.
show you the level of thinking of these people, bro. That's why I say I don't know if it's the people on this side doing it or people on the other side doing it. But whoever doing it, them motherfuckers ain't smart at all, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
these
come
people
on, people.
ridiculous,
Like,
man.
and it's really unfortunate because a lot of people will, be they they're vulnerable. They want to support, so you have true supporters that think this really, they not looking at it. And sometimes we all could be vulnerable to certain things if we passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, people need to knock that off. I knew all bad. I'm like, man, come on now.
But we've seen Jennifer Bunjean character and how she carry herself. This ain't no Doug and Nicole and no goddamn Greenberg. I mean, nothing against those attorneys, but Jennifer Bunjean hasn't carried herself on social media in that way. She's not out here doing certain things that we've seen happen in the past. And I'm not knocking none of that, what went on in the past, because it didn't have nothing to do with me. But
Right.
what I am saying is that you don't see Bunjean out here carrying herself unprofessionally when it comes to what she does. As you see, the woman got she's filing a lawsuit in Chicago soon, a big lawsuit in Chicago at that. She's working. She's studying freeing people from prison. Every month she's freeing at least a person or two from prison. So this woman is working. Her law firm is working. So she don't have the time to come on social media, and do all the back and forth like we've seen before. That's why I'm quite sure for her to see this type of shit is frustrating, because that's just not who she is. She don't carry herself in that way. And then, what it does for her as an attorney, like make you want to like, nah, this at some point the shit's gonna become too much. Like, hold on, these fans are overstepping boundaries. They're doing too much. They're studying, implicating that Robert is doing this, Robert is doing that. I can't fight for my client.
Right. But
Like,
go ahead. Go. Oh, what up, little Mal? How you doing, little bro?
What up, big bro, Jim? Go ahead.
but
I
I'm
catch
sure
you
this
back.
shit can get overwhelming, man. And I'm quite sure she blocked out the social media, some of the social media. A lot of it she blocks out, but at some point, man, the shit just got it. It's frustrating for me just being a person that's been watching this for the last 4 or 5 years. You're like, God damn, man, this is crazy.
Right. And it's like, this not the first time with Jennifer. Like she didn't deactivated her Twitter a few times because they was getting on her nerves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, if somebody, is trying to be nefarious and get her away, she's not leaving Kells, so y'all might as well stop it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
she game tight out here.
Yeah, that woman, she's not a person who like to start shit and then she ain't gonna start nothing that she's not gonna finish. She like completion, man. And you can tell by these cases that she's been dealing with, she don't play. She's going after the government. Come on, man. She's not
right.
playing.
And I just want
not playing.
oh yeah, Big Five. I'll try to get you for tell you this. When you first got on, say I caught you live yesterday when y'all, you, Derek, J Rock, and Uncle Music broke down the part 2. I admit, and just get with me, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Get with J Rock on here. We can go through the book, the Solar Coaster book. I got the book.
Yeah.
Just whenever you want to do it, just hit me up, and I'll let you know, and we can make time to do it. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, that's most definitely. You and J Rock, I would love to hear y'all.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Break that book down because, like you say, people have done it. People have did it on their channels, but I haven't done it. I have never read it. So for to have you guys come on and do it the way we do, especially when we got the crew on here, it kind of just gonna contextualize everything that we have come to understand when we talking about R.Kelly, the person. Not Robert the person, not R.Kelly the entertainer. And I would love to hear because you always reference to us that book about a lot of situations that we have came to understand as far as his upbringing. So I would love to hear the details into that book.
Yeah, he get very personal in that book, and he like brings you a light and give you a piece of what he went through as a child and as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Becoming famous. You know what I'm saying? Putting out his first album. And it's a great read, man. The chapters ain't long at all.
Okay. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in. But before I go to this interview with Kels, man, I have to breaking news, man. Breaking news. And we said it here. We said it here. I ain't gonna say we said it first, but we said it here that Diddy would be going down. Man, when y'all hear this tape that I'm about to play.
Bad boy, come out and play.
Y'all hear this tape that I'm about to play, man. This dude is finna implicate Diddy in a way that, man, hey, if he got a private jet, he need to be headed out right now.
That Keefe D funny as hell, man. That's a funny dude, man.
He need to be headed out right now. So, for everybody in the chat, I want y'all to know that we are going to go to Kels. I got about a 5-minute, about a 3-minute audio that I want y'all to hear. About a 3-minute audio I want y'all to hear. Old Keefe D talking about old Puffy Puff. Man,
He told Reggie Wright before he did the video. He told Reggie Wright in the bus. He said, "If I go down for Puffy Pac murder, goddamn Reggie Wright need to go down for Biggie's murder." That man funny, man. Well, go ahead, my bro.
All right, hold on. We got L4K Studios in the house.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, Uncle Levi?
What's going on? What's up, baby boy?
Hold on.
Hey, man, I want to dip and I'm enjoying your show, but I saw Jeff. That's Jeff, right?
Yep.
What's up, Levi? Yeah,
bro.
Jeff.
Listen, bro. Was about a week ago, or whatever, when I was live, you came in on when I put the thing in the thing, and I didn't know it was you. If you notice, I didn't take any, I didn't interact with anyone on that live, but I asked someone that later that night, I was like, who is Jay Taylor, whatever, and I didn't know it was you. But I don't want to detour from what you guys are talking about over here, but I wanted to hop up on here and say to you, the next time I go live, bro, you're more than welcome. I've never had a problem with you. And I don't want to, whatever you came in to say to me, I don't want it to spill over to Vi's show, because Vi is, he's doing this thing over here. But whenever I go live, bro, I will give you the exclusive time. You can come on, we can discuss anything. I've never had a problem with you, bro. There's nothing but much love for you. And I just felt an opportunity when I saw you up here. I said, let me pop in here on Vi's Live and explain to this man that I would never deny you on my channel, because you've always been respectful and respectable.
Oh man, Levi, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I didn't take any offense to it. I figured you probably didn't know, because my screen name different. So I appreciate that, bro. And all I wanted to do was just elaborate on the text messages. You know what I'm saying? What you were speaking on as far as the aspect of that, it wasn't nothing messy or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And my next live.
Can I say something to Levi real quick?
What's up, baby boy? What's going on?
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, don't let up our James O number 5 father. Keep your foot on his neck.
Yeah, and once again, I don't want to change Vi's narrative, so we'll talk about it on my channel when I go live, maybe perhaps later or tomorrow. And I want to host Jeff. I want to interview Jeff as it pertains to this, because he's always been a very objective, and he's a perfect person for me to speak with on Levi for Kelly as we discuss the text messages. To Lil Mac, listen to me, bro. Like the one thing we cannot afford to do, and the one thing that I have seen all of us do, or most of us do, is get into this personal bag. We start taking things personal. And when people threaten you, it is designed, as Jane Doe 5's father threatened me, it is designed to take me off my square. I'm not going to be taken off my square. I'm going to stick to this paperwork. I'm going to stick to what Vi does in the way of positive conversation. I'm only going to go with what is factual and what is evidentiarily factual and deal with that work. I'm not dealing with nothing else, man. As far as the threats, I had to address it. I took the appropriate measures, but once again, I would never bring what I got going on and what I'm doing to Vi's channel. So yes, Lil Mac, don't even worry about that, bro. I'm going to keep applying that pressure, but the pressure I'm applying is not street pressure. Is not Trump.
Yeah, we didn't talk about street. Yeah. Keep the legal.
Yes, sir. I know what you meant. That's what you meant. So just to clarify, and I know you meant that. Yeah, I'm going to keep it legal, and we're going to stick to this work, and the world is going to know what you said in them interviews compared to what your daughter testified to, and what these text messages which have not made their way around the world yet, so people can read it in black and white what really transpired. Now, you, Brother Vi, when I came in, you were talking about something as it pertains to a tweet from Miss Bonjean or something. One you guys talking about that? Because I don't know what it's about.
Somebody made a fake Twitter page using her name, and they talking about collecting money.
Oh, for real?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
And it's on her Twitter page.
R.kELLY.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into that myself, and I should be speaking with my cousin today because that is some serious stuff. And I heard what Big Vi was saying, and that is the power which Rob talked about on Gayle King when Gayle King interviewed him. The power of social media and how people can do these types of things and do all this crazy illegal stuff. And the only way you can deal with it is take legal measures. You feel me? Right. But I don't want to interrupt your show, bro. I'm about to sit back, sipping my tea, finish watching your show. I know you got something coming up with Keefe D. Lil Mac, you always welcome. And definitely when I go live again, Jeff, if you're available, just know when I see you pop up, I'm going to stop the show and allow you to come on and we chop it up. You feel me? And kick it. You understand what I'm saying, Jeff?
Oh yeah, most definitely. If I'm not available,
can Jeff hear me?
If I'm not available, I'll definitely let you know. Like I'm at work or whatever, and then we'll just reschedule. But yeah, that I'm definitely down with that.
Yeah, that'd be a good live, man.
Oh yeah, I most definitely get on.
I'm looking forward to
tuning into that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Jeff he's day one. Yeah, Jeff is
a solid brother, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact. Yes, sir. And let's do it more professionally. Big Vi has my email. I don't know if you have it. Email me, Jeff, and that way we'll set up the time and the date when you're available. We're going to do it in a professional way. And like I said, there's no holds barred. I want your honest opinion. I don't believe in people agreeing with me as it pertains to the text messages. Give me your honest opinion. And that way I think it will move the whole entire audience, those who hate Levi, love Levi, that's pro R.kELLY, anti R.kELLY, it will at least provide them with information that they can move forward because we all need to move forward intellectually, bro. So Big Vi will give you my email address, bro, and we're going to definitely have that conversation, all right?
All right, for sure, man. Much love, peace and blessings to you, bro.
I know, I think he pushing me. You guys also, I'm gonna finish watching this wonderful show, bro. I'm finished watching. I love you guys. Peace.
Make sure you listen closely to Keefe D, man.
For sure, I'm about to enjoy this. All right, bro. All right, word.
Y'all, that was Levi, man. But what y'all finna hear is some of the recording from Keefe D interrogation or grand jury statement or whatever it was. So here we go, man. Let me get to it, boy.
Occasions are San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas. Which ones do you actually talk to Puffy at?
Every one.
Every one of them. Which of those four is it when you talk to him about murdering Tupac?
It was really about both of them. Either one. It was
Tupac and Suge, you mean?
Yeah, Anaheim.
After a concert in Anaheim, Keefe D claims that he attended a party with Puffy in a hotel suite. So it's Harrell, You, Puffy, Zip, and a bunch of Southsiders. And what Puffy makes kind of an announcement?
Yeah, that was stupid as hell too, you know.
What did you actually hear? What was the words? If the best you can remember what he says.
Shit, he said he'd give us anything for them dudes there, you know? Yeah.
He'll give you anything for these guys' head?
Yeah, he said it in front of all the people. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
In Anaheim?
Yeah. Whole room full of Crips.
So this is after Jake got killed. So he was on point. He was worried about something happening.
Yeah.
She got miles off about a bunch of different stuff. So he was scared.
He was scared to death. Yeah.
Okay.
A few months later, at Greenblatt's Deli, Keefe D claimed that Puffy Combs furthered the solicitation.
What happened that made it something other than just him frustrated and boasting? Man, I'll give you guys anything. I mean, what made it a specific, like, hey, I'm serious, I want you guys to kill these guys? I mean,
When he told me the greenback.
how's it go? How's the conversation go? I mean, okay, listen, I'll do it, but I need $500,000, or, you know, I've got somebody who will do it, but I need $300,000. I mean, we need really specific details regarding that.
Yeah, we wanted $1 million.
You said you walked downstairs. Did he say, come meet me downstairs?
Yeah, he said, come on downstairs and talk to you.
He tells you, seriously, man, I need to get rid of these guys. And he's looking at you in the eyes, and he's like scared.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, the specific reason he asked you to come downstairs and talk to him was about that thing, not about liquor or anything. It was about that. Okay.
You tell him we'll do it for $1 million, and he's like, okay, I'll do it for $1 million.
Yeah.
He agrees. You shake on it or something like that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Gentleman, he like, man, we'll wipe the ass out quick. You know, it's nothing.
Who brought up the amount of $1 million?
Shit, he did.
Puffy did?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. $1 million out there. Yeah, take for 50. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
So he brought up them $1 million.
Yeah. Them project dudes will kill your ass for $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We went to eat. We was eating. Man, they came and said, beat up Lane. We was in the hotel. Yeah. The MGM and the restaurant. There was a few New Yorkers though. We was with them. Like, man, y'all need some help? We got this.
That's what they said?
You guys aren't out in Vegas then with that intention. That's not why you're in Vegas.
We've been going to the fight since Pat days, you know, the 80s.
So y'all geared up to go to Vegas, and y'all was going anyway. Not even knowing who else was going to be down there. Not knowing if Pac and shit was going to be down there.
We ain't got no pistol. We ain't got no pistols down there, and shit, it was right there. This is perfect opportunity, baby.
That was Zip talking?
Yeah.
Because of what happened with Lane?
Yeah. Because he told me in the lobby that he had some Jimmys.
Some what?
Had a Jimmy. And that Benz. He had a little secret compartment. The thing popped out. Popped up. Popped up, yeah.
In the armrest?
Yeah.
All four of those occasions, they're saying.
Boy, Puffy, if you got the money to get on your private jet, my boy, you need to find you a new destination. Man, Keefe D say niggas in the hood to do you for $1,500. This nigga offered $1 million. We ain't asking for that.
Wow.
Is this recent or this the one he did with Greg Kane or this recent?
This recent.
Oh shit. Hey, Puffy might be facing an indictment, man. He'll have an indictment come this way.
And people thought we was tripping when we was saying that it's bigger than this, you know what I'm saying, Keefe D situation. He's the scapegoat for the big fish. You know what I'm saying?
But Keefe let
me touch on this real quick.
Without he could go down, he could take the lick and just go there, lay down by himself. But he finna bring what a Puffy didn't pay him.
Right. And they were alleged that the reason Biggie, they were trying to put on Keefe D, that they had something to do with the Biggie hit because Puffy didn't pay him. But that's another topic. But if you look at Keefe D, for example, the man ain't the smartest knife in the kitchen, the sharpest knife in the kitchen. He got a few screws loose, so he ain't mastermind all. He's most definitely somebody from the higher ups hire him or to do this. But the question is, with this indictment he facing, the federal charge he facing, would he exposed the key players in this? All this just to act it. Time will tell though. But I think, me personally, I think it's a bigger situation than just Keefe D and Orlando pulling up on Tupac and they fire shots at Hugh BMW and they taking Pac out. I think it could be possible that somebody in that man in the death row security setup had played a major role in that too. Then you could also go back. It's possible Puffy could have played a role in it because who will have most of the game by eliminating Pac, Suge, and look at it on both sides, from the death row side and from the Puffy and the bad boy side. Somewhere it's a section where they intertwine. But then my thing is too, the police could have solved this murder back in 1996. The FBI could have solved this murder back in 1996 because they've been watching this man and this man's father. This man's mother and family for years because they are the Shakur family. His mother was acquitted for the Panther 21 back in the early 70s, and his auntie, Asada Shakur, you know what I'm saying? She's in Cuba, and the Cuba government won't release her over. Then you got Matulu Shakur, who was a political prisoner who was arrested, alleged that he robbed a brief bank truck. So the feds, the police, Las Vegas PD, I'm pretty sure they had their eyes watching Pac and Suge because Death Row was under an investigation. So I don't know what the play is, but hopefully we'll find out. I yield back.
Yeah, it's like you raised a good point, bro. And we said that before. The timing of everything is just real suspicious because there's no new evidence. Everything that y'all got right now, y'all been new. You know what I'm saying?
Only name new is Keefe D wrote a book. He pulled the OJ, man.
That's it.
He pulled the OJ. Now, how true his book is, it depends on what Keefe D say, as far as how true the book is, you know. But, you know, they say from the book, they was able to come in and do all, you know, bring these charges, do the investigation, you know, do the search warrant. This is supposed to be stuff that he told people.
Yeah. And, you know, the way that he talking in that interrogation, it almost sounds scripted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what you finna tell me. You know, I'm just asking you the right questions to make it sound like it's organic. But the whole time, this is my personal opinion. I think this is much deeper than what scratches the surface.
It's the same thing that happened to Chaos, man. It's the takedown, man. It's new positioning that's finna have to start taking place. And when it all said and done, the people that we've been seeing at the top of the music industry for the last decade, it's finna change. It's time for new seats. It's time for new faces, man.
Right, and to go back to what Jeff just said, the question to me is why? Why I'm saying now, why y'all knew Keefe D was doing the interview, y'all know he's out here talking, and like Jeff said, like all this stuff is regurgitated information, y'all already had it. Like what's the purpose of now arresting him? Like I don't understand it, but like
you look at the simple fact that, you know, he's sick. You know, he's sick right now. Do he want to go to jail? Probably not. So 9 times out of 10, if you living the rest of your life out right now, you know, you get jammed up in a situation like this, you finna talk. Do you want to go back in there? Even you finna have to strike a deal for yourself. Now, the thing will be this: if he don't get no time, then we'll know what was the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
The point I was making, I think they're just trying to close this chapter with this Keefe D situation. That way, people will let it go and they won't bring it back up. They're just giving us this so they can put it to bed, finally put it to bed. But it's like Jeff said, it's more scratching the surface. Keefe D ain't that big. He ain't that swift and that smart. And to me, to say, oh, Keefe D did this and that's just like,
but you got
trying to close it up.
But Keefe D is saying that he did it though, Lil Mac. That's the who. Why would he be saying that he did it?
That's the point I'm making.
It ain't the police saying that Keefe D did it. It's Keefe D saying that he did it.
But I'm saying like that's true. He's saying who did it, but like the point I was trying to get at is like that the people that are trying to prosecute him is like, why now? The man said he did it 10 interviews ago. And now all of a sudden, now y'all trying to bring an indictment up on this man. Like it's something more deeper to it than keep it deep. But I yield back. I think long as this case go along, maybe we can find more information on it. But it just something just ain't sit right with me. All of a sudden now, lock Keefe D up when you know he been doing this already. They've been saying all this stuff, and y'all got the white BMW. Y'all so allegedly found the gun. Traced back to Orlando Anderson's house. Y'all found after the man was dead. The man when Orlando was alive, nobody was saying that. But now Orlando dead, he put like a 10 against William. So now you're gonna put it on Orlando.
Not just Orlando dead. Everybody that was in the car dead.
Big what's his name? Big dude dead. The driver dead. Yeah, all of them dead.
Yeah, it's one of them situations, and we see it all the time. You know, the first one to talk get the sweetest deal. You know what I'm saying? Type situation, in my opinion. I don't see Keefe D.
Why would he implicate Diddy in the situation? Then you gotta take a lot of stuff into consideration. You know, what if Diddy didn't keep his end of the bargain? You know, it's a lot of ways that you can look at.
Big Bad. Sir Miguel coming up there. Yeah, that's true, Sir Miguel. But also, it wasn't LA, Vegas PD though that he made that deal with Career K. He made that deal with LA. He caught that drug charge in California. Now Las Vegas, he didn't make a deal with Las Vegas. So could it be he wasn't saying he didn't have immunity? He can get out the situation with Las Vegas PD. But yeah, the man, he liked it, but like something ain't right. It was like the man wanted to get caught. The man was living in Las Vegas. Allegedly, that he had the gun or something in his house. They raided his house. They found all this Tupac stuff up in his house. So is he the scapegoat? I just want to know, is it more? It got to be more to the surface, like Jeff said. It just right now, it just ain't sitting right with me all. So we're going to lock Keefe D up.
It might be time. It might be time for Diddy to come down. You know, we got to look at this shit and just be real, man. It's happening. Eddie Griffin said the shit the best. Don't none of our successful people go out of the industry without an asterisk by their name.
You said that.
That's true.
Look at it. Every single one, bro. Diddy ain't no better than Kel. But they both are geniuses at their craft. You know what I'm saying? They both was at the top of their craft. You know, so when you look at it like this, when you see a Michael Jackson, the shit they did to Kanye, the shit they did to R.kELLY, the shit they did to Bill Cosby, you think shit, Diddy is a mogul, man. You don't think they want to bring this nigga? He's still a nigga in the end of the day. And guess who they gonna use to bring him down? Another nigga.
Yep. Yeah, we all know it wasn't about Keefe. It was all about a bigger fish. Just big like fish. We knew it was about a bigger fish.
Situation. All they need is some corroborate the story. That's it.
Yeah.
Why now? And Diddy out of Diddy's whole career, and all of a sudden Diddy, you gotta question this shit. That how Diddy moving? Why is he giving the artists back they publishing and different shit?
Man, when I saw that, I knew something because you know how Diddy get down. When he started doing little moves like that, are you tipped to y'all tipped to one of the former Bad Boy artists, Mark Curry?
I ain't seen him, but I seen Mace.
Yeah, Mark Curry.
That's a comedian, Mark Curry?
Nah. He was on Bad Boy. He got a book.
Okay.
He got a book he wrote called Dancing with the Devil. about Puffy. You know what I'm saying? And it came out maybe about 10 or 15 years ago. And he was talking about how, you know, shady Puffy was doing his artists and things of that nature. And he was really adamant about that. So he said that when and his book's been doing very well. I never read it myself, but he does a lot of interviews on YouTube. And he was saying that Puffy contacted him about giving him his publishing back, right? And he said when he contacted him, he was like, man, that ain't worth nothing. Now, back then, had you had gave me my publishing when we was popping, it would have been worth something. But right now, I'm only gonna get maybe $600-700 a month. He was like, look, man, give me some bread. You know what I'm saying? Give me a few million. And that way, you know what I'm saying? That'll be more equal, because the publishing that you're giving me back now, them songs, there ain't nobody listen to them songs. And if you know how publishing works, if your publishing ain't popping at that moment, it's based off of what you're getting right then and there. It's not the catalog. So he's like, you trying to give me my publishing back? You think I'm slow? He was like, look, give me $2-3 million, and I'll take the book down that I got, because that's how I eat. You know, selling this book. And Puffy, he said, Diddy didn't want to do it. He said, well, I ain't taking, I'm keeping my book up there and keep that publishing, and you can give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So while Diddy doing that, maybe some of the other artists that are not as much up on their game, they might run for that. You know what I'm saying? And they not knowing that it ain't really worth much now. You know what I'm saying? So that was just interesting. Check out R.kELLY. He do a lot of interviews on YouTube, and he got a book called Dancing with the Devil about Puffy.
Hey, when was Bad Boy formed? 91, 92?
Man, that's bad, but yeah, I think so. When Craig Mack and Biggie, it was like Big Mac, you know what I'm saying? Because he had both. I think that was both his first artists. So I think it wasn't quite 91, maybe 93. Somewhere in there.
Could be so like, yeah, 92, so like 93. You know, all right, cool, yeah, all right. He's 91, 92. So that's what, 30 years? 30 years from that, 30 years ago, almost equivalent to 30 years ago.
J-Rock say 93.
Yeah, okay, 93. Yeah, that's touching that 30 years then. So you gotta look at who Puffy was in business with. Clive Davis, right?
Yep.
So could he be coming back to collect on Puffy?
That could be. You got a good point. Lil Mac. Because that 30-year thing, man, it keep resurfacing. Like every 30 years, you know, they got
the masters.
You get access to that catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like J-Rob be breaking that down. You know what I'm saying? With shout out to Senator Sane on the video he did some years back about that. If you sign a bogus contract right now today on
30 years, you automatically get your masters back.
Exactly.
Right.
And the only way that they don't have to give it to you is if you are in prison or deceased.
There you go. You answered my question. And could this be what it is to bring Puffy down? And so he can obtain his catalog. 30 years, all of a sudden now, Keefe D get arrested. You want to throw Puffy in it? Quick way to throw him in and indict him, connect Keefe D to Puffy. Say, hey, he paid this $1 million to put the hit on Pop. Hey, one more way. You see, they got cans on some banana in the tailpipe, some fruit gauge stuff. They just whipped up anything. He facing 30 years. It was time for him to collect. Hey, it could be it could be. It's a hell of a coincidence, but I yield back.
Yeah. To answer my sister Shamika in the chat, if the artist is deceased, I do believe that all the royalties are controlled by the record label. I don't think the family would automatically get it. So the record labels, what they do, like especially on these rappers, they take out these you know, insurance claims.
Life insurance.
Yeah, they take out these life insurance claims. And when these rappers, you know, get into it and get the drilling and killing and all that, these labels come up off that insurance money.
They talked about that with right now they talking about that with the one label that signed Mo 3, PNB Rock, King Von. This one label have all of these rappers that got killed with that little signed to this one label.
Yeah. Now that ain't no coincidence, bro. That ain't no coincidence.
I think it was.
That is not a coincidence, bro. Like all these artists and they getting killed, just like we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, how they do in these certain neighborhoods in Chicago where they drop off all, you know, they stop them freight trains and they drop off all these assault rifles.
No, shit.
Yeah, they set the play up and then they sit back once the play's been set. You know what I'm saying? They capitalize off the results of that play once it's finalized. So that's the same thing they do with the entertainment industry with these artists. You know, they set the play. They perpetuate a lot of the drama and beefing, you know, through media. You know what I'm saying? And once the drama's lit, you know what I'm saying? Okay. They don't necessarily have to be shooting and killing each other. It could be off-duty police officers doing it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But hey, if we gonna get a bag off this insurance money off this boy head, I don't care what happened to him. We cashed out. We got our end game.
Well, you see, Martola Marv talked about the same shit with Barry Hankerson with Aaliyah. $90 million.
Yep. A lot of these rappers and record labels, they be getting insurance policies on these people. Go back to like you said, Barry Hankerson, he collected $90 million insurance policy on Aaliyah. Death Row had life insurance on Tupac. And then you want to go back to the Empire artists. You got Mo 3,
PNB Rock,
what's it? PNB Rock, Young Dolph, King Von. All these guys died within the 5-year wingspan. And I'm pretty sure Empire Records had, you know what I'm saying, life insurance on these guys, man. Yeah, these record labels are sincere.
The life insurance policy is part of the contract.
You gotta ask yourself how much of that life insurance that they put out did they get to these rappers' family?
Yeah.
Well, you hear when they say Barry gave Aaliyah mama nothing.
Right. You see how that was excellent point, Vi. But you see how Afeni had to fight for Pac's estate?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think she got, you know, over 50%. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get all of it. But she had to fight for the percentage that she got. And that's her son.
And I don't think Biggie Mama owned his estate. The only Puffy still owned parts of that. Some of his catalog, something like that. I don't think his mother got all that. I could be wrong.
Now, I tell Diddy one thing. If he ain't gone, he need to get gone. Because the shit they got going on right now, you know, then I go back to seeing Diddy in the I Can't Sleep video with Kale. But a lot of this shit, bro, because Diddy and Kale...
That in the rain. That was funny.
Yeah. I watched that video so many. That's like one of my favorite R.Kelly songs. The I Can't Sleep remix. And I never knew that was Diddy in that car, you know, in the rain scene. I'm like,
that shit was Diddy, hey, sure, not one line. That nigga be all up in the video dancing everything. He wasn't lying about that shit. That man was in everybody's video. That mother was in the video out there with Kels in the damn rain shaking his head. I laugh every time I watch that damn video. My bad, Bob. I'm a year back.
All in the video. Man, we got some good content about Kels today, man. We're gonna hear the brother Mario gonna give Kels his flowers, bro. You know, this is what I be trying to find videos people just really just not afraid to speak out. And you know, when they talk about the greatest of all time, the best in hip hop, man, shout out to Mario, man. We're gonna get to this video real quick. And we're gonna play a little bit of another interview that he has. And we're gonna get down just like that.
Singers, who would you put in your super group?
Crazy.
One album. Your T what?
So the question of Mario was if he can make a super group like T, Tank Tyrese and Genuine, or LSG type shit. But he gonna give his explanation.
What was it? TGG? What the fuck?
How many members?
Tank,
How many?
And Genuine. Two more.
Just
Three.
Shit.
You got to pick two other guys to be in a super group with you.
Crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Like, I'm gonna have to say Usher and CB.
Oof. That's crazy.
Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to say that. This is like,
those are the two right answers.
When you say R&B and then like generation, I feel like that's like Usher's gonna grab a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
CB's gonna grab mine and younger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like in the middle grabbing it, you know what I'm saying? But it's the textures,
the
voice textures.
Phone in the jail verse from R.kELLY.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
R.kELLY's
I bump his shit every fucking day.
Me too.
Every fucking day.
I say this. I am very listen. I am not ashamed to say I can separate the art from the artist.
When it comes to an artist who has been able to make every type of song and have every type of
Half on a Baby, man. Come on, man.
I believe I can fly to Half on a Baby to,
I miss you. You remind me.
It's just he's just the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. But listen, it's him or Usher, because I went to Usher's show in Vegas. Have you seen his Vegas show?
Of course. I'm just talking about, but you can't compare them two, bro. You can't compare Usher and R.kELLY in terms of being the GOATs of R&B, because R.kELLY, his pen.
I agree.
His pen.
I think R.kELLY's got the greatest pen ever. Probably he wrote for Michael Jackson. He wrote for
like baby making songs, pop records, like a big record, like.
But you know what? You know what R.kELLY never got though?
I don't know.
He never got like a OMG. He didn't really participate in that.
But he can't come out in that time.
No, but I was gonna. But think about it, right? Well, listen. Usher came out in '94.
No, but
R.kELLY was not. He was not incarcerated in 2010 when every R&B artist was doing shitty EDM songs. Do you remember that era, right?
Absolutely. That don't count. That's cheat code shit. I don't think it counts.
Like when Neo and Pitbull were putting out.
I can't. You can't have the R&B conversation at that point. That's out.
So you can't bring that in. So listen. I agree with you for the record.
That's like biting in the
I think R.kELLY is the greatest of all time. But
R&B, he the king, in my opinion.
I think when you factor in everything,
okay. I give Usher all his.
I gotta give it. I think it's got to be Usher.
He gave me my flowers at the show.
I just think Usher's like
amazing.
Not only is he got the classics, but he also the entertainment. Because I've seen R.kELLY live when I was a little kid. I saw him and Nas. I saw him and Nas, and it was great.
That's different. I don't know. I think,
but it was like
categorize it.
I feel like R.kELLY was more like more like when you watched him live. It was like kind of like watching a rapper. He had background dances,
right?
Like Usher
as a performer. No, we're not
Usher's
talking
on
about
fucking
that.
skates, bro. Chris
Usher's
Brown's out here,
a
fucking
superstar. He's a performer. He's a pop R&B. He's an R&B superstar. What are we talking about? Just R&B music. I have to crown R.kELLY. I have to.
Do you hear any lies?
No lies detected there.
Oh, he didn't tell no lie right there. I think what the other guy was getting at, he more looking at how Usher might be a better dancer than Keefe before vocals and songwriting. Usher ain't touching Keefe, hands down, not by far. He ain't touching Keefe when it comes to that. Only thing Usher might got on Keefe is the dancing. Other than that, but Keefe don't need to dance. His singing alone, his performance alone will steal the show. He ain't got to be out there dancing. Usher don't even write down his stuff though. So he ain't even in the. Oh, go ahead, my bad, bro.
We just witnessed Charlie Wilson perform sitting in a fucking chair, bro. we witnessed Charlie Wilson go on a whole tour sitting in a fucking chair, bro. So the dancing, yeah, it's good to put on who's the best stage performer right now? Shit, Beyonce. But when you talk about music, just music alone, Kel's got the type of music he didn't even need the backup dancers on the stage, really.
Right. And Kel's, I mean, he ain't no slouch on the performance side either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he used to be he used to dance a lot when he check him out when he was with MGM and he first started out with public announcement when like she got that vibe and stuff. Kel's can dance, but I just think later on as a performer he got to the point where he didn't need to do all that.
Yeah. Well,
the crowd can dance now, he can step. Yeah, he can step. He can do all that.
Yeah. When the crowd knows every song that you singing for an hour or two on stage, what's the dance for? You know, y'all in the crowd, I'm gonna make y'all dance. I ain't finna dance. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yes. But nah, yes. I get it though with Usher. You know what I'm saying? That's part of his move. Chris Brown, they some beasts on that dancing though. You know what I'm saying? But on the straight. Like Mario said, man, Kel's not only writes, but he produces, records everything. Him, you know what I'm saying? Not only for him, but for everybody that's the top elite of the industry. You know what I'm saying? The cream of the crop.
Right.
So when you put that and you catalog up against, you gonna need Usher, Chris Brown, all Trey Songz, all them combined to even to you know what I'm saying, light a candle next to Kel's. Musically.
Kel's just on a whole different level, man. When he did perform and he do decide to perform, man, he does his thing, man. He does his thing. But you know, a lot of these guys have to dance to compensate for their lack of talent when it comes to the music. You know what I'm saying? But just a man who could just go get a chair and sit on stage and perform probably about 5 hours of just hit after hit after hit after hit. It's crazy, man. Not only the performing the hit records he's made, but what about the records that he made? What about the freestyles that he make in between songs that could actually go on a CD and be a hit record? You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, the man is the king of not only R&B, the king of remix. That man, only person I know can take his original song, remix it, and the original song, the remix be good just as the original song, and not even better.
Over and over and over again.
Over again, right.
So, man, I mean, Kel's definitely in a different, you know, age bracket than those guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the youth might not be aware of a lot of his earlier music, but like I always say, man, I think it's been about that man been locked up 4-5 years. It's been about 4 birthday parties. I went to at least 2 or 3 of them, and man, I have never seen so much of a diversity as far as age in the crowd, demographic of people. You know what I'm saying? It was just like his music reaches so many different kinds of people across the world. You know what I'm saying? And for that man to be incarcerated that amount of time and still pack out a house on his birthday when he's not even going to be performing or not even around is a testament, you know what I'm saying, to his talent.
Yeah, it takes only so many artists, you know, only very few artists could do, you know, what this man has done, you know, over the substantial amount of time that he sustained. Like, this brother was he's been in his prime since he started. Like, he's been in his later part of his career. When he started making music, when he talked about the buffet, you can see him started to like change, because he tried to appease to like multiple genres of artists, age groups, because he understand that, hey, my generation and you know, his generation, people before, you know, that was older than him, you know, they liked to do bump and grind different things. But a lot of us, like me, Lil Mac, we always talk about we got on bump and grind and Honey Love shit. We were listening to that when we shouldn't even been listening to it, you know, but we hearing it being played in the house, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the younger generations, they still listening to they parents listening to R. Kelly music from the 90s, and right now to this day they R. Kelly fans because they ain't hearing the new music, they hearing that old shit, and they still want it like that. But like you say, the buffet, man, it's a mixture of everything. But you're gonna have younger kids right now that's coming up probably in their teenage years that probably can sing an R. Kelly song if they got a parent like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still bumping Kells in my house. See, it don't stop. And I ain't bumping goddamn a lot of that new shit. I'm bumping a lot of that shit from the 90s.
Hey, why would you deprive yourself of such great music? You know what I
mean? I remember the first time I heard the 12 play out. Man, that's a cold cut right there. That's one of my favorites. Even though you can't have a favorite, but that gotta be the one. I like that one because my mama introduced me to R. Kelly. That's the one she used to play all the time. So 12 play gotta be his. Born into the 90s got him in the door, but 12 play solidified that man's legacy. Boy, if he didn't drop none of that, 12 play is a straight up classic.
Yeah, man. That right there, that album, that you could just like you say, just all his albums damn near.
Yeah.
I could just start and let it play the whole day. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing, you know, and you ain't got it's a no skip zone. You feel me?
When I go to his radio station on Apple Music, I don't even go to an album, bro. I just press play. And
exactly.
Because everything from back then even kind of translate to his newer music. Like, you know, the dude just in the league of his own when it comes to creating. But I think his most special ability was to be able to embody other people that he wrote for, produced for, you know, recorded for, like the Whitneys and the Michaels and all these other people, Fantasia, everybody that he wrote for, Sierra, Kelly Rowland. Like the dude and wrote for so many people, worked with so many people. And like he say, it's just, he don't know what it is, but what Miss Lena McGlenn told him that he was special, and she didn't lie when she told him that he was special, because this dude not only can put himself in these people's bodies, but he can sound like these people on a song that he wrote for them.
Right. And then his second studio album, that's another one of my favorites, the second title album called R.kELLY. And then people don't know, I'm pretty sure J-Rock, if he in the chat, he can attest to this. That man was in a transitional stage at a point in his life. Then he was searching for God. He was trying to, you know what I'm saying, change his life around. If you listen to every song on the album, he refers to God in all those songs. If you go to the first part of the album, the sermon, he's talking about, he basically like he's preaching. He's like giving a sermon. And then if you go to the song, Thank God It's Friday, thanking God for Friday. Then he got a song called Baby, Baby, Baby. He said, well, our Father in heaven, reach out to me. And I pray that everyone come. I can't word how he said it, but he was talking about his girlfriend at the time, and he was thanking her, you know what I'm saying, for taking him to church on Sunday and praying. Then you go all the way down to trade in my life. He was saying he want to trade in his life. He want to, you know what I'm saying, give back and, you know what I'm saying, get right with God. Like the man was trying to change his life. He touched on a little bit of that in that Solar Coaster book. He was saying that he was going to church and he wanted to participate in the choir, but he said that the choir wouldn't let him participate in the preacher and the choir director wouldn't let him participate in the church because of his bump and grind music. But he said the church didn't mind taking his bump and grind money in the collection plate, but y'all won't let him direct the choir. And I think he said that kind of threw him off from going to church. Well, I'll yield back.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for y'all to go ahead and unpack that book, you and Jay Rizzle over there. I said, we got brother Muse on here. What up, bro?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
My bad. Where my man is at? What's up, Uncle Muse?
Good afternoon, Lil Mac. Blessings to my nephew Vi, JT, Crux, community activist, Lil Mac Goldie. Let me say this. I don't think I need to, but I want to, out of honor and respect, in the highest degree that I have for nephew Vi in every household that's blessed in the chat. It is a challenge. It bothers me, but I just push through it. On my off days, I can jump the gate, but it's hard for me to participate. I'm just not able to during the time that Big Vac comes on. Based on what I do for a living, I'm across all day of 600 volts of electricity. So I cannot have my phone with me, and I'm not supposed to have it on my person when I'm doing those moves in that real yard. But anytime I'm in the break room, it's a tremendous challenge because it's a lot of equipment, a lot of voice, it's a lot of stuff going on. And we don't, in my department, what I do for a living, I don't have no designated lunch or break. So anytime I'm on downtime or even have what you call a break, I must spring into action to address the issue that we got going on. That's based on what I do. But because of the downtime I have, it compensates for that. So anytime I am coming in during this time, my radio is right with me. So I might have to jump off there as many times in the live. You notice what happened on the mute, and the live then went off, and I've been gone maybe 45 minutes to an hour. It just happens like that. So I just want to say officially, I apologize because I know the chat we want to engage so intimately with all the panels, want to get our perspective and what we think about, or even other questions you might have for the panel guests. So I just want to say that officially is don't take it personal. Trust me, I'm trying to get around as much as I can, but the best I can do is just on my off days. I yield back.
We know we'll have full on. We got fully on Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
Those days, Fridays and Saturdays. That's why I'm trying to get established so I can get up there on a Friday night, then wake up, have a whole Saturday, hook up with Jeff, hook up with hook up with Derek. Bro, I'm coming to the shot. Big Vi take on the shot. It's gonna happen, man. Big Vi take on the shot. I'm coming. King B, Jeff dropped the goddamn quotable on the live Saturday night. Told Kingpin, look, man, that Big Vi, man, he good. He coming through. Fuck with us. Kingpin said, hey, I fuck with him, man. I like what Big Vi talk about. So, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Whenever you can make it, man, it's no rush. You know what I'm saying? It's an open door policy, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna come chill on the what they call it?
My radio, Chicago.
My radio syndicated. That's what I wanted to make sure I said. Syndicated radio show. You know, my radio Chicago with Kingpin and Crook. But Kingpin be having me dialing. He kind of remind me of Jeff, cause boy, he remind me of Derek. Cause boy, when they get to going, man, you ain't don't tell them what might not come out their mouth. But Kingpin like these bitches. I was like, God damn, he on the radio, you know.
Yeah, man, I be trying to tell him like, man. Bro, be coming the first thing coming in his mouth. I'm gonna be tapping him though. If you pay attention, man, I'll be tapping him like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You take a little bit off, man. You put too much sauce on that thing.
Oh yeah, but we had a great y'all had a great show Saturday night, man. I really enjoyed it. I stayed up to like 2 a.m. trying to hang to the end, but man, that was a great show. I like how Kingpin, how y'all structured it. The guest that was on with y'all, you know, he added in, you know, to y'all conversation, and he added good insight into y'all conversation as well. So
I appreciate that, bro.
I enjoyed the show. I hung in there as long as I could.
Yeah, it's late, man. I appreciate it too, man. Y'all coming over and chiming in and rocking with us, man. That mean a lot to me, man. I really appreciate you, Brother Muse, J Rock, Lil Mac that chimed in, man, Sir Miguel,
Lavish Lady, I see
yeah, Lavish always that major shout out to Lavish, huge, much love. Everybody that shout, I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. But man, yeah, man, I appreciate it. For real, for real.
Hey, Brother Crux, the only thing I ask, but it's hard. Because Kingpin is off the meter. And I love it. It's to get him to pay attention to that doggone chat, man. That's all I want.
I think
he
I had
did better. He did better Saturday.
I had him because I kept reminding him, like, man, we got to pay attention to the chat. Is he working the boards? You know what I'm saying? Got to pay attention.
Right.
He did good Saturday with the chat. There was a lot of conversations going on in the chat Saturday, and he was he was right there. Especially J Rock and the lady that was in there. I can't remember her name. It was a female in there, and she was good too. She was saying some good points, but he brought up an interesting conversation. An interesting topic. A lot of interesting topics. He suggested that it was a great conversation.
Yeah. It's always a pleasure, man. Because I've been knowing bro about 20, almost about 17 years now, man. And it seems like the older he getting, the wilder he getting. And he was already wild when I met him.
Right. They say you supposed to level out, Crux. They say you supposed to level out, man, as you get older and wiser, man. You
Like,
supposed to smooth on out.
You in your 50s now, man. You
Man, Keffe got going off. I'm like, man, this shit, he ain't monetizing this.
But I did bring it to his attention what Brother Muse was saying was as far as paying more attention to the chat. I appreciate the feedback, the constructive criticism. Keep it coming so we can make it a more pleasurable experience for the viewers. So I appreciate that.
And also, I mean, you have your phone or whatever. He have it like he be having the live on the on the computer screen or whatever. Even if you had to put it on your phone, you can join that. Do y'all use StreamYard server? What server y'all use?
Yeah, StreamYard.
Yeah, so you can join StreamYard without a mic and without a camera, without a mic, so you can just you can see the chat right there instead of because he be having to look over to the right to look at the chat or whatever, go through there. But he can go into the studio on his phone and boom, he be able to look at the chat be right there. Or get him a little stand, like my mic, I can put my phone on my mic. So I'm able to do my live and I can look at my phone. Because I go on YouTube on my phone to the live and I put that right there so I can see what's going on. Even though I can see the chat right here, but if I want to pin messages or whatever, I have to go on YouTube to do that. So that's just what I do. Even though I have my StreamYard running on my laptop, I put my phone like on my mic stand and put it on
that
YouTube.
way you can converse.
I can see the comment.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing that too. That's a good tip. So while I can stay more abreast, so I ain't got to be looking over Kingpin. All that.
You gotta look over his shoulder. You can just join without your mic and without your mic and camera, and you just be able to be backstage and see, pop on the goddamn, comments and different things like that without, having your mic on or anything like that.
Okay.
So you know how it pop up when you first go on and say allow mic and this, you just press do not. And then it'll still let you go into the backstage. You just won't be able to talk or nothing like that. But you can see the chat, everything.
So nephew, that's sort of like what I do on my phone. I'm still, don't laugh at me, y'all. I'm old school. I'm still be trying to learn this stuff as I go, believe it or not. But just like when I put my mic on mute, then my at the bottom of my phone it says mic, cam, which is camera. It say chat, which is a private chat, I believe, and then more, and then it said leave with an X on it. That leave is when we just come out to live. When it say more, I tapped that because on top of the more on the three dots, it got like a number 8 right now, which means 8 people just recently comment. So I hit that, and then that white screen will come up and it'll say comment. I touch comment, and then I can see everybody in the chat. So that's pretty much the same thing you're saying, right?
Right. But if you don't want
Okay.
your mic or your cam on, when you hit the link and it pop up, allow camera, allow microphone, you just put don't allow. And then you still will be able to go in the backstage, but you won't be able to talk or do none of that stuff like that. You'll just
Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
since Kingpin have it up on the laptop to avoid that echoing in the back,
Right.
to avoid that echoing, don't allow your mic and stuff like that. You just want to get backstage so you can see the chat.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
That's what's up, Crux. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Vibe, man, y'all gave me some tips, man. Muse gave me some tips, man. I'm like, shoot, all I need is the links now. I got a whole combo.
Right. Make sure they turkey links.
Right. No swine on the fork this time.
No
man,
swine,
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody fucking with that really, man.
So I was trying to peep a little bit, man. I couldn't really get to Jess. I know Levi had popped in. I know Lil Mac was talking about he agreed with the collab on the Solar Coaster book. Y'all were playing some old crazy thing about somebody using Miss JB's name and all of that.
Yeah.
And I know Levi, he gonna get into it. Levi said Crux is supposed to be coming on his show when he get a chance, and that's pretty much the gist of what I was able to just pop in while I was, in the midst of my assignments.
That's pretty much it. Then just gonna go over a little bit of this interview we got on the screen right now. Kel's, it's the raw and uncut interview. This from 1998.
That's that dude. Start with a T. That interview him.
It's called the best of something.
That's that dude Torre, whatever his name is.
No, I don't think that's Torre.
I can't.
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stand that dude.
I'm not sure if that's Torre.
No more compass, man, and go with the narrative, man. Sell out, man. I can't be a supporter of that.
I seen the one I know. I came across like a lot of, and then that was crazy, man. Cause they say the man didn't talk, man. I seen this man the interview with Arsenio Hall, everybody, like so many people, man.
The best one that I have seen somewhat was Tavis Smiley.
Tavis Smiley. I would like to see the full interview from that woman that questioned he was talking to about Miss Lena McGlenn. I would like to see
now that one. Yes. That will be right there with I won't even put that number 2. I'll put that right beside Tavis Smiley because I can hear you tell me if you agree, nephew and Jeff. I can hear the genuine sincerity and integrity in her heart, the way she was asking and phrasing the question, and really just allow him to just tell his, you know what I mean, and let it just naturally just flow like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I took very note of that. You know what I'm saying? I took very note of that. But also when she did ask a question, you see what it drew out of him, and she just let it breathe and just let him just. I'm like, not see. That's how you do that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because you can see in that interview, like if you good, like they try to bring in body language experts for the Gayle King fucking interview, which
I
was
already know what that's about. They were just for the
bullshit.
other side. Yeah, they were just for the other side. I guess you know what, nephew. Maybe we can do another live another day about underestimating the power of how people just viciously just you know what I mean, spin their narrative and be able to do that without a conscience, without a moral compass, with no integrity. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like y'all was saying earlier in our year back, you got to use the law. And like Levi was saying, you can't allow it to intimidate you. You know, you can't allow yourself to lose your cool, you know, or take that personal, because it's never personal. Someone's perspective and someone's idea and of you has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's in their head. It's in their head. What they got the information was from a outside source away from you. So why am I going to spend all my energy, all my peace, all my joy, all my God's gifting and goodness in me for what someone has said or even attempt to attack me about whatever it is, when they didn't come and sit down and have a dialogue with me in a respectful, you know what I'm saying, manner. Let that breathe. I'll just yield back.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, people, take things too personal, and people's assumption of you is really their problem, not yours. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where a lot of lines get, blurred. You know what I'm saying? As far as um, opinion and what may be uh, truth, or what may not be uh, factual, but at the same time, we have to look at what is and what is not, and you draw your opinion, but certain things are just what they are. It is what it is. Everything else is just left up for perception.
Right,
So
right, right.
opinions,
And
a
I
lot of
think,
they say
and
assholes. Everybody got one. I yield back.
and I think, I mean, yeah, 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 yeah. I just let that breathe.
All right then, man. We'll get into this interview a little bit. Probably do about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna call it a day. So y'all already know how we do it over here.
Oh, musical child. Yeah. I can remember slowing up the record to get. Oh, I bet you if someone approached you yesterday to tell you that you would be jamming, you would not believe it because you never thought that you would be jamming. That's by Stevie Wonder. I remember slowing that up just to get that, because I couldn't understand what he was saying. I was so interested to hear what he was saying so I could learn it. And that was like one of the hardest things I heard Stevie Wonder do. So I wanted to get that. So I remember that I was about, I guess, 12, 13.
That's very funny you said that. I did the same thing.
Yeah. Did you get it?
I did exactly. I didn't get every single word, but I did exactly the same. Yeah, it was brilliant. Genius. That's just an aside, to be honest. I did that. I mean, I want to know what the first instrument you ever picked up was, and the first instrument you ever had an affinity with.
The guitar. My mom bought me a guitar, my brother a bass guitar, and my other brother a drum set. And mine was like the lead guitar. That was the first instrument.
And what's the first thing you ever composed on that guitar?
A song that just a musical thing. Doom, 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 doom. That's all I knew.
You didn't put lyrics to that?
No, I couldn't put lyrics. I wasn't in a writing situation then. I didn't know how to write a song, but musically.
You said your mum bought you the guitar. Did you come from a musical family?
Oh yeah, my mom sang, my sister sang, and of course, like my brother played bass, and my other brother played drums.
It seemed as if, black kids, working class backgrounds, music was such an important part of life, especially in the 70s and 80s. It was just such a, everybody I've spoken to seems to say if it was either church, it was either music always playing in the house, or somebody in my family was musical. Did you find that amongst your peers at that time?
Yeah, I found the same thing around the 70s, especially around 74. You know, it was all love. You know, it was like music was more effective. You know, if you hear a love song come out or about the Isleys or anyone like that, I mean, or Marvin Gaye, it would make you want to make love, or make you want to love, or come closer to your family or your woman or your wife. You know, it was definitely more effective back then.
Because obviously now with rap music being so dominant, especially through the 80s, that whole, you don't get that sense that is going on as much. You know, there's kind of more of an angst and a kind of anger out there. So did that, I mean, doing music for someone like myself was seen as, no, you don't want to do music, that's like dancing, you know. You get what I'm saying? So having that background, your family behind you, and I know about your school, and I know about a certain lady that I'd like you to tell us about, who inspired you and encouraged you to do your music. Can you tell us a bit about her?
Well, that's Lena McGlenn, like my second mother, and she's a pastor and everything. My music teacher in high school. In high school, my freshman year, I was on Kenwood's basketball team, which is the name of my high school. And but I happened to have a music class. At that point in time, I think I was about 16, 17. I was not interested in music. I was really trying to be the next Michael Jordan, of course. And she told me that I would sing, you know, I would be the next Stevie Wonder or superstar, or Michael Jackson or something like that. And I laughed at her like she was crazy. You know, I couldn't see it. And everything I am today, she could see it. My mother could see it. And she would tell me that I was going to be where I'm at today and even further. So, and it just happened. She put me in a talent show, and I did the talent show, and the girls were screaming and everything. And I was like, man, I don't get this kind of love on the court, you know. And of course, I'm going to choose that over basketball, and I did. And I've been doing it ever since.
So what would you say that was your big break, or was there a stage a little further down the line that was the significant break for your music?
I would say my big break is that point in time I learned that Stevie Wonder riff. That was one of the steps, because I felt like, man, if I learned that, I can learn anything, because that guy was going pretty fast. But as far as crowd-wise and what nailed it, I would say my first talent show pretty much is what bit me in a way. Like Peter Parker got bit by the spider and became Spider-Man. You know, that was the bite for me. You know, when the women and everybody was showing me so much love at the talent show, and I won, and I was like, wow, it was overwhelming.
Can you relive that fear and energy that you had the first time you went on stage and had to actually compete to try and win, you know, like a talent competition? Because that must be just for a young guy, really awesome experience.
Well, I had my eyes closed through the whole thing, so I just heard everything. The idea is, she put me in these black glasses and had a friend of mine walk me out on the stage like I was Stevie Wonder, and she had me sing "Ribbon in the Sky." And as soon as I started singing, the crowd started cheering and screaming, and all I can remember is ending it. And when I ended it, people were standing up, they told me, because I kept my eyes closed until he walked me back off the stage. The best way to act blind is to close your eyes. So that's what I did.
Did you do that when you got signed to Jive? What happened there? Was that a song or some demos that you did, or?
Yeah, management. Actually, I had got into some situation with management that I was with before I even got signed with Jive. And
I wonder who that was. We all know who that was.
Yeah.
And
doing this, during this time, when that's during the time, Jeff, when that what was that group,
MGM,
yeah, that he was part of. You think that was around that, or that was just prior, or that came after this? I'm trying
see
to
who
figure
his
out the
first
time.
manager was.
Yeah.
Oh, chapter 7.
They was doing MGM time because they had the deal, and I think Kerry was speaking on that, and they did a talent show, and after the talent show they ran off with the money. Then the guy that was managing them had them set up in the deal. And Kells had to get Barry to buy him out their contract before he signed the job. Yeah, he had a little deal with a little local.
You know who was the manager that ran off with the money from the talent show? That's what I'm saying. Chapter 7.
It was Demetrius Smith was with him, but it was another guy also that Kerry was had mentioned. I forgot his name though. Kerry had put his audio book out, and somebody, you know what I'm saying, on another blog had played it, and I heard Kerry talking about that. Yeah, he had another deal before Jive. I hear back.
So then, nephew, how earlier this was, and I'm saying that for what you always reference, from this point early on, all the way up until now. Wow.
Early on, man, Demetrius Smith.
From the gate, Jeff. They saw from the gate. They got him from the gate before he even became the R. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The snakes.
I'm trying to get my thought. I'm trying to get my thought, nephew. Like, what? That's man, bro. How wicked and devious and grimy you got to be.
But you look at the situation like this. Kells, from that talent show, Miss Lena McGlenn, you got to remember when he said on the other interview, he left and took on. He tried to go get on in California.
Yeah.
He tried to pursue a career, but when he ran into when Demetrius Smith ran into him, I heard him singing down in them subways. Demetrius Smith, I can help you out. I can get you where you're trying to go. Because you gotta remember, what did he say? He was a singer also, quote unquote. He was trying to get a deal too.
Yeah.
You know what? I forgot all about that, man. And that just further proves, Brother Jeff and Lemac, that wow, the motive between him and Daryl Greasy. You know what I mean? Whoo, man, I'll yield back.
Reason why
I'll yield back.
Another, like you say, as far as motive, there could be another reason why he wanted to destroy R.Kelly. Because he wanted to get on his damn self. Yeah. He felt like he should have been the one who got the deal.
Speak on that, nephew. Please elaborate on that. That's my point, Jeff. Look, Mac.
All of a sudden, R.Kelly get on. You find you run into R.Kelly. You a musician. You claim R.Kelly a musician, but when you go try to showcase yourself. They don't want you, but they want him. All of a sudden, well, I'll be your manager. Let me be your manager, Robert. Whole time he know deep down inside that he envious of the fact that got signed.
There it is. There it is, Jeff. There it is, Crux.
What they say? Hypnotized with hatred.
Hypnotized with hatred.
From the moment R. Kelly got signed.
And I think what I've been driving home with my point, Jeff and Lemac and nephew and everybody in the chat, you agree. That's what I think another laugh for. We underestimate the severity of that. I don't think we do it purpose. I'm not saying that, but I done seen, and Jeff, you can attest to this. Nephew, Jeff, you can attest to this, and people in the chat, Lemac, how grimy. Almost to the point, man, it's like a satanic energy come off them.
Yeah.
You ever met you know what I'm saying? I yield back. Y'all get my point. I'm yielding back.
Oh yeah. Big Vi just said the key word right there, jealousy. Jealousy breeds envy. And once jealousy breeds, you got all that envy and jealousy and you ain't no telling what you do. I think jealousy is more deadly than cancer.
Man, trying to tell you.
I yield back.
Yeah. And then remember that song by Tupac? Jeff, remember that song by Tupac, M.O.B.?
Yep. Money over because they breed envy.
And you know
Money
what?
bring power, and
I've
power
seen
bring.
more. I've seen more individuals of both sides, and all I'm saying what that is a person who's doggish, because
Check
that's
this
what the
out,
word
Uncle
comes
Dude.
from. You know what I'm saying? Without me
I
saying
agree
the
with
word
you.
be, you know what I'm saying? That can be both genders.
Yeah,
It ain't
man.
just for one. You know what I'm saying, Jeff?
Thank
Right,
you. Say that.
right. That
Say that.
man, that man wife was jealous of him. Drill
No,
was
what I'm
jealous of that
saying,
man.
what I'm saying, Mac, we society always, and in the hood, we always reference that to low down, grimy, ladies, but we never think about the males that can be that too, Crux.
Huh?
Yeah.
Especially when the thing with R. Kelly is, you gotta look at everything this brother went through, as far as childhood, teenage years, to make it to a point to where, damn, you finna get blessed, with signing a deal. But then at the same time, you got the motherfucker around you that's pretending to be happy for you. But guess what? He knew everything about R. Kelly. He the one that said R. Kelly was shy. R. Kelly was standoffish. He didn't like talking to women. So how did R. Kelly go from being all of this, when you met him, to all of a sudden he turns out to just he can't control himself. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you if you
I
picking
just
away, my bad.
I just don't get it, but at the same time, I do understand a person with an ulterior motive who can use your lack of attention to certain things to their benefit. Oh, I know he don't, but guess what? Like I always say,
Yeah.
he was bringing these young girls around. What if we never know if Demetrius was going around, and I've seen this shit in real life. I've seen homies go around like me and Jeff together, and I'm gonna go meet a girl, and guess what? I'm gonna tell this girl, I'm gonna tell Jeff, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna tell her my name, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to come, shit come back. I'm gonna just say this. So if they do get you and they show you to her, she gonna be like, nah, that wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Demetrius Smith could have been one that called. He could have been calling himself fucking R. Kelly for all we know.
Right.
I
Yeah,
got
you
your
got a
point.
point there,
Yeah,
Vi.
you
When
do.
the
You
real
do.
R. Kelly shows up, now, that's the man who, he did this to me. What if Demetrius Smith using this man's name, likeness, image, all this shit way back then? He doing shit in the name of R. Kelly. As soon as R. Kelly get his breakthrough, then guess what all these women coming from? They coming after R. Kelly. All because of
Nephew,
shit that this
I
dude,
agree.
Demetrius Smith, did. He done sat this man up well before he even took off.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
That's
see
the
that.
You
type
made
of
a great
character
point.
he is.
Yes, and I mentioned that, nephew, in that 24-hour live last one we did when we got to him, when I commented on him. Y'all go back and check that out. I did mention that. So you are spot on. Jeff, how many people you just seen in the community that fit that man description like that? I bet that's in every urban city across the globe, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a certainty. I can bank on that 100% that it is.
Man, I
And
got a
we knew
cousin. I
a
got a
couple of them
cousin
like
that
that.
damn near lost. I got a cousin almost lost his marriage behind one of his friends. His
Oh yeah.
homeboy met a girl, told the girl that his name was DeAndre Powell. My cousin is married, working, doing this thing. All of a sudden, he get paternity papers in the mail at home. His wife, who you got a baby by? I ain't got no goddamn baby. So him and his wife, she done packed up, she done left, say, look, if this shit come back and this you done had a fucking baby and we married, I'm done. This shit is over with. Just for them to get to the court, man, And when the woman that was there waiting on DeAndre Powell to show up, she saw my cousin. The woman told the lady, "We don't even have to do the DNA test. That's not the person I slept with."
I would like to know what the wife's mindset was at that moment, nephew. For real, for real.
She was ready to go. She was ready to go. But
I'm talking about when they got to the court and the lady who's up with and said, "No, that ain't him. We ain't even got to do no doggone." I would like to know what the wife's mindset was at that moment.
Right, because they still didn't know what had happened. They didn't find this shit out until years after the fact.
What?
This old boy went up, man, that was me. I gave that girl your name. He like, nigga, you almost lost me my goddamn marriage. You know, so you know how whole day my cousin was kind of pissed about it, but boy, like, man, you know, I'm gonna go talk to sis, let her know this, that, and the third. Boom, then they worked a little situation out, him and my cousin. But my cousin like, nigga, don't you ever play with me like that again. But it's people out here that do those type of things. So when you look at a person like not Barry, but a person like Demetrius, that was the worst person R. Kelly could have met in his life.
Yeah.
Because Demetrius, he was a master manipulator, man.
Right. Man, I'm not nephew. I ain't gonna say too much. I didn't witness a lot of stuff, nephew. So you spot on, boy. I can, I can. Woo.
The man
that's why
he was going to the Kenwood school, recording these young kids at talent shows. He didn't say he went to Kenwood and recorded R. Kelly at a talent show. He said he would go to the school and record the talent show, and he would stop the kids after the talent show and ask them if they wanted to have a tape of themselves during the talent show. How many girls he probably ran into that he'd say, I can get you a deal, or I can get you on, or I manage this person, or this, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit that this dude was doing.
Wow.
This is the type of shit that this dude was on. This the type of time this dude was on. Then not only that, now this nigga done made it, and then all of a sudden you fucking my sister now? Oh man. Oh, are you really finna get it? So what do you say? Somebody finna have a headache.
Hey, for real though, nephew, that Jeff, you already know how shut down get out of certain blocks and boroughs that we man, you got swole for that.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? You got served, man. Yeah, they come in. Hey, bro, come. Hey, take him over there, man. Let me holler at you, man.
Yes, sir.
You didn't see that joker no more. Next time you see that joker, man, you look, man, bro. What happened to you, bro?
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's a good point, and people should be the real fucking predator in this situation is Demetrius, man. Demetrius told us that R. Kelly was shy and he was standoffish, didn't really want to interact with people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check this out though. You know, y'all saying something. I ain't mean to cut you out. I'm just thinking about, you know, when somebody say something, my idea come to my head, and I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Later, I got to say something before I forget it. If you take Kels out the situation, Demetrius Smith and Jane Doe number 5, mom and daddy, Alice Claire, they the New York indictment.
That's
just think about it. Yeah, just think about that.
Say that again, Lil Mac. I'm sorry.
Take R. Kelly away from the situation because, for one, he didn't know nothing about the bribery to marry Aaliyah. Chapter 7 had his hand in that. Then you go to Jane Doe number 5. She was the key component and the main witness of the case. But Kels wasn't even doing none of that stuff. They lied to him about her age. And if you take Kels out there, my whole point, you take Kels out of the whole New York indictment. Jane Doe number 5, her mother, Alice, and Angelo Clary, and Chapter 7. Without them two key components, there wouldn't be no New York case.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. Chapter 7 is a motherfucker, boy. And what's the what?
Yeah.
What's so? Then the lady asked him, "What's so important about chapter 7?" That's when I was smoking dope. So you really can't trust a dope fiend.
Right. A dope head. Right.
How much are you
Right.
going to value a dope fiend's words? You know, this is
Yeah.
the nigga that go inside the dollar store and steal detergent and soap and toothpaste and shit. You know, anything to get high at this time. You know, and then when R.Kelly cut him off, I still can't understand this dude coming out saying, I told Tiffany to go. I told Robert that I told Tiffany to go sue him. Serious? Are you really expecting people to believe? And people believe this shit? I told her to go sue you, and yeah, like you telling her to go do R. Kelly a favor. Like this dude literally said this. Like people, like we really haven't really grasped. We really ain't went in depth on the type of person Demetrius Smith was.
Yes.
The man left Kels on. Kels won a talent show. The man that took the money. If it wasn't for him taking Kels' money, R. Kelly never runs into Barry Hankerson.
And that's the problem right there. Kels should have been done with it right there.
Yeah.
He said a good-hearted dude. They go to show how good-hearted he is, man. He let somebody come back around and you know don't mean him no good. Knowing he's a thief. Already robbed him. Never came back and now they gave him a job and an opportunity. Woo.
That's all because Demetrius, he's a dope fiend. So one thing a dope fiend have is the gift to gab. They can
yes, sir.
You. I'm just gonna tell you, I done seen it, man.
You better talk on that, nephew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I done witnessed that.
I done witnessed it, man. A dope fiend to have you thinking when they damn whole family done died in a car wreck. And goddamn their family be picking them up around the corner when they get your $5. I'm telling you, I done seen it, bro. So this dude probably went back to R. Kelly, making R. Kelly feel some type of way about he had protected him or probably threatened R. Kelly. Never know what this dude did. But Kels probably brought him around out of fear, had him around, you know. And then once other people came around, that's when Kels felt like I can let his ass go now, you know, because he causing me more problems than anything. This grown motherfucker in the mall, he talking about he was in the mall recruiting girls for R. Kelly. Come on, man, nigga, you fucking 50 years old back then.
Yeah.
Now what little girl? Now how's you recruiting girls in the mall? You recruiting these girls in the name of R. Kelly. Is R. Kelly around? Right. I heard R. Kelly say on an interview earlier today, he will be in his tour bus. The lady asked, do your tour buses and your entourage, do your vehicles have your name or your face on the side of it? R. Kelly said no. He said, I don't like to ride like that. I don't want to be noticed like that. So now ask yourself, how did all these people in Chicago see this nigga at Kenwood in these tour buses and these sprinters and shit when he didn't even ride with his picture or nothing on the side of these vehicles?
Right.
Most tour buses we see, they rap with the artist, you know, album, new whatever coming out, all that shit. His shit didn't look like that.
Right. And he's not the only one that drive those. And that's not the only one that the manufacturer had produced.
And then
in those cities.
She was a pastor of the church. So they know why he never go to the church and get rehearsal practice. You know, piano lesson, none of that went on that. He just always came to her job at the school.
Yeah, that's a good point, and that's a great point. Yeah. I think that's a lot of us though, and I think that's a lot of us. It's just life, man. You know, it's just life. Some of our, discernment is just not, well developed as others. It's just a part of life, man.
And when you want to see good in people, man, it's hard to see the wrong they do. You know what I'm saying? When you try to, when you give people opportunity, when you believe in people, you trust in people, it's hard for you to see the wrong in the things that they do, you know. But it's just something you're going to have to accept it. And a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to let it go and give it to God. You know, but sometimes when we let it go, man, and give it to God, it be at the point of like, damn, so much. Than this person, like Demetrius Smith, literally, if you look at it, the dude was like a counselor to Kel, and that counselor stayed around well after he was gone because he had infected Kel so much, like it was nothing R.Kelly really could do to change what this dude has already done. Even his sister talk about the hog tying. All of a sudden, the shit that he's done, R.Kelly is being accused of. That's just how infectious this dude was. He was the one hog tying. He the one had children by girls 15, 16 years old. Like, this the shit. But imagine how R.Kelly got to feel you sitting here hearing this shit like, damn. And you know you ain't done it, but the dude say all R.Kelly had to do was talk to him, and he wouldn't even testify. Why is you so infatuated with R.Kelly? They said the nigga walked in the courtroom and seen Kel sitting over there. You would thought it was Christmas. Say it was happening in a sissy with a bag of dicks, man.
Oh shit! Oh, that was a good one, Big Mike.
They said dude walked in the
What's up, J Rock?
Say that nigga pulled out his pom-poms and skirt.
68458.
Oh shit!
So he couldn't even sit still. So that nigga was so happy to see R.Kelly because R.Kelly hadn't talked to him. Say Robert won't answer the phone for him. Robert wouldn't answer the phone for him. Ain't talking to him. So look what you done did to this man's career, man.
He came out of Chicago, and the Chicago trial. Why? He was recruiting girls to allow him. But from Barry Hankson. Jack Palladino discovered it.
What's going on, low end from the Shy? Okay, we got Shot Town in this thing. You know, it's just sad, man, to look at what, a person like Demetrius Smith, man, how dangerous this dude is, how dangerous he was to everybody he crossed paths with. You see that the sister say he had beat the shit out of the girl in the wheelchair, man. Come on, man. You know how hard you gotta be?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, you don't have, R.Kelly was nothing. If you beat on a woman in a wheelchair, R.Kelly ain't mean shit to you.
Yeah, you lowered in the earth.
You lowered it low.
Yeah. Like we talked about on that live. Yeah. I done seen people like that, man.
And we don't say that R.Kelly is perfect and he's the perfect person, but he met some demonic people.
Yeah. But none of us are, though, nephew. But none of us are. None of us have arrived. None of us. You know what I mean? We all in the same boat, man.
But we have to look at it and look at this. You know, we can look at this situation with R.Kelly and we can learn from it. We can learn a valuable lesson from this. Because if they can do this to a person that's successful, you know, we don't even stand a chance when we don't have the notoriety. We don't have people out here like the big vibes and other people who's talking about making this shit make sense. You know, we don't have, that big support system, when we going through the shit that we go through. But so we have to look at this shit and say this can happen to any of us. Especially if we come into some fortune or fame right now. You have to be careful. If Jeff get rich right now, Jeff gonna have to be careful of the people who reaching out want to come hang around, because you got your people you talk to every day, but them long lost cousins start calling. You gotta be careful which one of them cousins you want to rejoin with. Some of them cousins, shit, they ain't on the same thing they was on when you was a teenager. You remember them when y'all was a teenager, but now they grown.
And if you check it out, if you go back and watch every gangster movie, it can be anything, and it was always one individual that was a problem. If you go back to Scarface, Big Mike made that clear. It was Manny. man, it wasn't on key. You go to the Godfather movie, Godfather Part 2. The second to the oldest brother, Fredo, he was mad at Michael because out of jealousy because the father chose him to be the next Don. He said it wasn't he wasn't chose. So if you wasn't chose, some people just ain't meant to be that key person that keep playing the game. You got to accept your roles in this stuff, and that's a lot of things happen with Kel. A lot of these people were jealous because they weren't in the type of role. Even with to go back to the girlfriends, they didn't have that main role that they had, and it all boils back down to jealousy, envy, and man, because hey, this one got more, this one in this position, I ain't in that position. You got to be mindful who you have around you. You got to have people around you that know their roles and can accept their roles and know their place, and that way, it will let that won't hurt the bag or come between the person that's making the money or generating the money for all us to eat. Y'all catch what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely. And you're going to have people when you look at that situation. Because like you look at Demetrius, I never really just looked at it until now. And I thought about when he said that he was a musician himself. He was a singer. He was trying to get a record deal. And when he hooked up with R.kELLY, in the moment that R.kELLY got signed, there was automatically there was the beef. That right there automatically created the hatred for R.kELLY. Because why not me? Why him?
Wow, that's that right there, man, nephew. That just blows my mind when you say that, man. It just keep hitting different, Jeff. Like, man, wow. I mean, how you jealous of me? How you met when you like I gotta apologize for pursuing my dreams and my hope and having my gift. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying, Jeff? It's like you gotta feel bad because you trying to get on. I mean, that's some sick stuff, man.
Yeah. Right, Uncle Mew. Like, how can you be mad? Like, for example, how can I be mad at you for putting me in a position to make money? Chaos put Chapter 7 in a position to make money, to eat, to feed his family, and just the thanks he get.
But the thing was, no matter what position R.kELLY put Chapter 7 in, Chapter 7 wanted to be R.kELLY.
What's up, Big Guy?
It wasn't gonna be no position he could take. What up, Jay Rizzo?
Jay Rock was good with it.
Jay Rizzo Rock.
Man, what's going on, Lil Mac? What up? What up, Uncle Muse? What up, Jeff? Man, shout out to your boy Kingpin. Yeah, your boy Kingpin off the chain, bro. He definitely that.
I appreciate you coming through, Jay Rizzo, man, for real. Yeah, Kingpin off the chain, dog.
Oh, yeah, man, shout out to him. But yeah. As soon as I heard y'all talk about Demetrius Smith, I had to go ahead and come up in here on this because I have been one of the main people who have been on this man's head. I've been on his neck because of the fact of the matter what this dude has been putting Rob through. Everything Bob says is pretty much true. Because let's just call it what it is. Demetrius Smith is the real predator. Everything they accuse R.kELLY of is Demetrius Smith.
Yep.
It's Demetrius Smith. I heard people talk about, R.kELLY been having all these different girls and everything else been going down, everything else. I'm like, dude, could it be the fact that Demetrius Smith is the one that's been out here soliciting these girls and up there talking about, well, I can get you close to R.kELLY, this, that, and the third. And he's saying, and he can be the one that said R.kELLY sent me when it was his own motives that was doing this shit the whole damn time. He's been using R.kELLY as the front and trying to reap the benefits behind the scenes. Like a whole lot of other people have been doing the same shit too. So we pretty much we see the play that's been going on for a long damn time.
Yeah.
Why people don't seem to remember the fact that Demetrius Smith talked about R.kELLY stopping his tour? We know why. We know why it did, because Demetrius Smith had a hand in that, because he had to go into play with Barry in regards to the marriage certificate. And then Demetrius Smith, because if any intelligent person, if you see the play, he talked about R. Kelly stopped his tour because Mary Lee. We all know that's a lie. We know what happened with that. Then you get up there talking about, well, he told the minister, I'll go ahead, I'll take care of the marriage certificate. Knowing the minister normally handles the marriage certificate after and turns it into the state. Demetrius Smith had his hands on that. Demetrius Smith lined up with the dude robbery charge in regards to paying for somebody so Aaliyah can get a quote unquote ID. Demetrius Smith is involved in that.
It wasn't a real ID. It was a fake ID, but it was a real ID.
A fake ID, but a real ID. Yeah. That's I think that was that cocaine, that crack talking at that point when he was talking about that. So,
no, the withdrawal from that old. He had that stem on him.
Yep. Well, that part too. He was involved in that. And then all of a sudden he got pissed off because he got fired. Next thing you know, there's a credit card missing, and then he got his hands on the credit card. Demetrius Smith.
Oh, it was Christmas then.
Oh yeah, it was Christmas then. And then he turns around and talks about, well, and then when he gets on the stand talking about, well, R.Kelly didn't have nothing to do it. I actually did it. And then he goes.
I stole it, but I took it.
Right. Him and Lisa Van Allen.
Him and Lisa Van Allen don't know what stealing is.
Him and you could tell that they've been hanging around each other too close. And then Gayle King talked about, well, these people don't know each other. Gayle King openly lied on that damn interview on that national TV in front of everybody because of the fact Demetrius Smith and Lisa Van Allen saying the same damn thing. I didn't take it. He left it there. It ain't yours. What the fuck?
That is crazy.
The definition of stealing is taking something that's not yours without permission.
Hold on, J. Rod. Let's bring that one back. Please do. I ain't stealing. He just left it there and I took it. What?
Oh, you borrowed it. They term stealing borrowing it without their permission.
That's the thing. They borrow.
I have a question. What is the difference between the pimp and the player having many women and R.Kelly having many women that they claim?
Nothing. That's the same thing he said. Like with the same thing he said with Hugh Hefner. It's cool for him to have them, but it's a problem when I have.
Right. You know what, J. Rock? And Uncle Muse and Jeff and the other guy on the panel. I forgot his name. But I apologize, Judah. It was a show on E Network. I remember I was in middle school going to high school. Hugh Hefner, I used to watch him come on every Sunday. This man had 3 in-living girlfriends, right? One of them was named Holly, and the other one was named Bridget. I think the other one was named Jennifer. And they was all around the ages of 21, 22, up in the age. I said to myself other day, I said, that's the same shit they got mad about R. Kelly about. Talking about take these girls home. But y'all ain't nobody saying that about this 85-year-old man.
Right.
Got three white 21-year-old women up in his mansion living with amongst other girlfriends. But he get a pass.
He get a Viagra endorsement though.
Exactly. Like this man is at the same exact shit that they accused Kels of. It's he had a reality show of. It was on E News. It's come on every Sunday.
You got the Playboy Ranch in Las Vegas. All that shit was on TV.
But you know what?
Right, ask the girls next door. That's what it was called.
But you know what else, Lil Mac? Let us not forget also that the same Playboy empire that you're talking about, when Hugh Hefner had three different girls around age between the ages of 21 and 25, whatever the case may be. The same Playboy empire also did an interview with Tarana Burke and her Me Too movement.
Oh, wow. I ain't know that.
This is the same woman who's up there talking about powerful men and women being...
That is not no woman. J-Rock, I will not allow you to lie on my platform again, bro. Tarana Burke ain't no woman, bro.
I know.
Hey.
Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I was,
man, y'all better leave KRS2 alone.
I was being kind. I was being kind. I was saying I was trying not to put Tyrannosaurus Burke back in Jurassic Park. I was really trying not to do that.
Hey, not part two. Not part two, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that goes to show Tarana Burke though was one of those type of women at school, and I ain't trying to bash nobody, and I might not be the best looking brother I am, but she the type of chick that was ugly, she was scorned, she wasn't getting no women. Talking about somebody raped her. She did have, I hate to happen to her, but you all be glad somebody raped your goddamn ass.
Shit, ain't nobody rape that thing. She wouldn't even get picked and how I gonna get. She wouldn't even have to hide. You know, see that chick that was so ugly that didn't even hide, and nigga just ran past her.
And if you go to if you look at these black feminist groups, I hate to say it now, either they ugly, they leave two, they bulldaggers, no offense to anybody that's like that, or three, they're just in it for a political tool to gain population. One or three, they ugly, or
but you see what happened with her son though. Her son ended up getting hit with them accusations.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure did.
And I'll tell you something else. I mean, you kind of brought the point. I remember an episode of In Living Color back in the day when Wanda got pregnant, and then Tommy Davis, the character, said, "Who did this? And why are they free to walk the earth?" And just like whoever married Tyrannosaurus Burke, why is this man free to walk the earth?
Kind of remind you of what Fred said about Esther. Then
I already know what you're gonna say. I can stick your face in some dough and make some gorilla cookies.
I could put some tracing paper over your head and draw me a moose face. Hey, I had to step away for a minute. I'm back. What up, Jay Rizzle? What up, Mr. Timeline?
What up, Muse?
Man, I got a clip that I'm gonna play right quick, y'all, for us real quick. We're gonna elaborate on this before we get up out of here. We got Judah just came in. Let's check this out. The convicted Demetrius Smith, man. Let's listen to it, man. Let's listen to him. Shout out to Malicious Conspiracy, man, for this great video, man. Let's see what she put together on my boy. She don't play. Malicious Conspiracy. I ain't gonna say she. Whoever run this page don't play.
I'm Tiffany Hawkins, the first girl, and Susan Loggins, who was the attorney that someone took her to. I, back then, said, "Hey, Tiffany, this is what you need to do. Robert, this is what I did."
Y'all see that? He said that he told Tiffany to go to Susan Loggins. Then he told Robert that he did it. Do y'all believe this shit, man?
But this is what I did. I told her to do this.
No, he recruited her to go to Susan Loggins.
He got a baby
mom. Got money. Susan Loggins.
He the daddy of the baby.
And then what does she do? She'll go out and get other people, recruit people to prosecute Robert for
Listen to that
deals.
shit right there. Y'all see this? After he sent Tiffany to Susan, he say then Susan go out and recruit other women.
Right. She saw a cash cow. Allegedly.
Right.
Keefe D ain't got shit on goddamn chapter 7.
Right.
All about getting money.
Them two right there.
Which was not fair, because if it was a crime, Susan Loggins, as an attorney, your obligation was to turn them over to the law.
That don't mean that they would do that though. You got some crooked law
That nigga
enforcement.
mad. That nigga mad.
Yeah.
Tipping didn't give him no money. He got cut out the deal. That's why he mad.
Y'all hear that?
That's why he exposing the play. He exposing the play.
Exposing the play right here, y'all. Everybody, he exposing the play right here.
Getting money, which was not fair, because if it was a crime, Susan Loggins,
they were getting money, but it wasn't fair because he didn't get none of the money.
No honor among thieves.
Getting money.
Hold on. Listen to what he say. It was all about getting money. He gonna say it out his own mouth. Listen.
Yeah.
Recruit people to prosecute Robert for deals. See, it's all about getting money, which was not fair, because if it was a crime, Susan Loggins, as an attorney, your obligation was to turn them over to the law. If it was a crime, then how could they make a deal?
He's saying some critical stuff though.
But if, that ain't my only question. And if they were underage,
there you go.
how could they make a deal?
Yeah.
Minors can't sign NDA.
Facts.
There you go.
There you go.
But otherwise, Jeff, you would have DCFS involved and the authorities.
Exactly.
Just like the last time family had.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Then the next day, after you left, she recalls she contacted the offices of Chicago attorney Susan E. Loggins. It was on their website that they had worked with a lot of women who went against Kelly. This is her quote. And I thought, oh, that's...
Now, this is Geronda Pace. This is Bubba putting Geronda Pace on the list. This Bubba putting Geronda Pace on the list. Recall she contacted the office of Chicago attorney Susan Loggins. It was on their website that they had worked with a lot of women who had went against Kelly. This is what Susan Loggins was promoting. This is crazy, bro.
It's a good thing, Pace says. Right? So the next day, you went to an attorney. You didn't go to the police. And you just happened to find this attorney that had experience representing women that had accused R.Kelly of doing things in the past. How did you Google this woman? How exactly did you find Susan Loggins? I find that very, very peculiar.
She didn't Google Susan Loggins. She was told to go to Susan Loggins.
Premeditated, that you knew exactly what attorney to go to file your case against R.Kelly. Then you said when you went to Loggins for assistance, you were told that the attorneys were going to make you a millionaire. That's when you decided to pursue a
She said, "This is why Susan Loggins' ass ain't on the chopping block."
Hey, fun fact.
This is what you telling clients who say they have been sexually assaulted. No police reports. This is why I keep on telling people. This is why it was. This is the role that management played in the setup. This is the role that all R. Kelly managers that he had played in this lawsuit scheme. Because why none of these lawsuits ever came across to R. Kelly? How would these lawsuits?
And if it's true, and if all these allegations were true, and all of them went to Susan Loggins, and they were so-called minors, and Susan Loggins didn't do that, she needs to be disbarred.
And R. Kelly would have caught on and hold on, this is the same lawyer study, and he might would have. I can see him signing two, just because he was advised by, his counsel to just settle these lawsuits. When you see the same lawyer 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, hell no, something ain't right.
Did Lynita Carter go to Susan Loggins too?
Huh?
Did Lynita Carter go to Susan Loggins too?
Went to Susan.
Susan Loggins, yep.
That's when you need to get a private investigator. And all they had to do, how they could have busted her ass so easy, all they had to do was get a female that was trustworthy. Send that female to Susan Logan with a fake ass allegation against R. Kelly with a tape recorder, put a wire on her ass, and they would have heard this woman's whole thought process when these women came through that door saying that R. Kelly, they was a victim of R. Kelly. You telling these women I'm finna make you a millionaire.
But that what Jack Palladino found out though. Demetrius Chapter 7 and Barry Hankerson were doing. Lied, had them women lying saying they was underage. Yeah. All of them probably had a hand in it.
Because when them lawsuits coming through that email or through the mail, whoever was checking it, whoever was responsible for the mail or wherever his office was or whoever the receptionist, whoever received the mail that was receiving them lawsuits, they probably didn't send the shit certified. They probably didn't have no process server because all of that would have got to the attention of Mr. Kelly. The police report. The police would have came out and spoke to Mr. Kelly. So they knew they had to bypass all of those steps.
How you think Darren McDavid got that Bentley in their restaurant?
How are these settlements getting sent over? Because you think if you get sued, now ask yourself this. If someone is suing you civilly, you have to be served, right?
Right.
So how is R. Kelly not being served?
Got a point there. And my take on it, that's how Darren McDavid, you know what I'm saying, came up. That's how he get all that money. Ain't no way in hell your manager supposed to be it's no way Darren McDavid supposed to be living more better than Kel. He got a 5-star restaurant in the downtown Chicago, riding around in a drop top white Bentley. But Kel's living in the damn Trump Tower. Not knocking that Trump Tower, that's a top spot. But Kel's supposed to have a multi-million-dollar mansion, probably in 2 or 3 different states. All the money he generated. But this man living comfortable, more comfortable than Kel, he was scheming too.
Yeah, his deal was with Susan Loggins. That's what I believe.
Hey, fun fact.
So when Susan sent the shit over to him, all right, if you want me to just sign this shit and send it back, then look, I'm gonna need, if it's $250, I need goddamn 50,000 or 60,000. Because literally, Darren McDavid had the most to gain from the shit because without him signing the shit, the Loggins and them couldn't get no money. So he can really say whatever number he want. The only one who gonna get fucked on the deal is the female who's signing, who's doing the settlement.
And then ask yourself, why Jerome Pace wanted to give some of the money back? And why didn't Judge Aaron say nothing when why didn't bring Bubba in for question when she said she gave Bubba allegedly $4,000 of the settlement money?
Right.
Hey, fun fact for y'all about your boy Bubba though. Whole time he was a rapper out here. His name was Ruby Crystal.
That's his Instagram name.
Yeah. He used to be a rapper. Then I know he probably been doing the tattoo thing, but you know what I'm saying. I remember back in the day they were saying that you know, he was with Kel's camp and they used to come through different venues and things of that nature. It was always this they had this impression that they was like arrogant, like real uppity, you know what I'm saying? But they man, them the people that's around Kels.
Mm-hmm.
But Kels himself was just cool though, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that was like on the outer circle was just like they had their nose in the air like they was Kels, you know. It was like backwards. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But see, Jeff, you probably had a situation before in life. You know, your homie ain't got no ride. You supposed to be going to pick him up for the club. This nigga dressed up better than you. And he on the passenger side.
Right.
See, that's how Kel's homie was. They be all dressed up, designer shit, then R. Kelly going to pick him up. you know, they using R. Kelly to get in the club. R. Kelly buying the whole crew drink. They ain't put out $1 out of their wallet. I seen niggas like that all the time, man. I got family members like that. We go out to the bar, they sitting there, man, cuz, buy me a drink. But you over here dressed up, you got on Gucci shoes, Gucci shirt. Nigga, what your nigga give me a car, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. And we get into a scuffle, nigga. I'm not getting in your car for damn, so you gonna run out of gas.
Kel said, you niggas ain't bring nothing to the table. Y'all ain't nothing but some bloodsucker. Hey, he was dropping facts on that damn dick. I was listening to that shit at work. Y'all was going back through. I said, Kel, now you go back and listen to it and listen to clear the way he say after all the stuff he been through for the last past 4 years. Hey, he was going in. People weren't hearing him when he first dropped it. Well, I'm hearing him now. He was going in.
Oh, yeah. Say what you want to say, but you won't say that shit to my face.
That nigga be on some dumb shit. It gonna be a misunderstanding. Hey, he was going in.
Yeah, I remember my people's, some of my people's, they used to book him for them like all white parties, like back in like 2007. You know what I'm saying? And it used to be like you be on a boat on the Navy Pier, Lake Michigan. You feel me? And
okay.
Yeah, man, it used to be real nice, man.
But it's so crazy that people lied about that when the man got locked up. They were having an all-white boat party. R. Kelly was gonna be there. Boy, these people have used R. Kelly, boy. They have used this man's name, boy, and all types of schemes and lies.
Man, just look at all the people that came up out this day. You got Darryl Bay Power Johnson. He scammed Kels out that Gayle King interview money. Got allegedly Don Russell. He showed his ass up. He couldn't get what he wanted out the money. Talk about he turned around. He heard I admit. Got Chapter 7 using a credit card. He ain't had nothing but a bunch of crooks around here, man. That's a sad situation, man.
Hey. I mean, you gotta ask yourself. This dude say he ain't come around until after he heard the I Admit song. That shit didn't come out until 2018. So how'd you come out here saying that you a manager, a financial advisor, nigga? You ain't nothing. You probably went and got some toilet paper or something. Some other shit. Might be doing food run, DoorDash pickup or some shit. But you wasn't no financial advisor. Exactly. I'm gonna let this video finish out. See what this dude's saying, then we're gonna wrap it up.
Then you said when you went to Loggins for assistance, you were told that the attorneys were going to make you a millionaire. That's when you decided to pursue a settlement instead of criminal charges, right? It was to get criminal. You said if it was to get criminal charges, it would probably be like it was the last time, where he wouldn't get convicted. So you said, just give me the money, because it's all about the Benjamins, baby. We all know it is. The more and more I dig into your story, the more and more I'm convinced that this was a setup from the beginning.
Yeah, right there. Rob paid me. There it is. It tells you right there. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but it tells you that he paid me $50,000 right there, and it was a receipt for him paying. He was paying $50,000 every other month to me, and then he ended up having to, had whatever, and he ended up paying $5,000 a month.
No, people like us are licks for these girls now. I mean, we're targets on every level, and half the time they'll set up a charge just for us to settle out, just so we don't deal with the embarrassment or go through the process of fighting it. Because once you get that stigma, it's on you, whether you're innocent or guilty.
Akon couldn't have said it better.
Preach.
Facts. Hey, did you see?
Oh, without a doubt, he dropped facts.
Thank you, Ms. Ann.
Hey, Big Vi, you see what I put in the private chat?
Hold on, let's see.
I'm back.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna have to play the audio of it because TMZ, them motherfuckers, they'll try to strike me. I know them.
It's all good.
Yeah, I had to let's see if we can hear that audio of it.
Hey, just to let y'all know, we got 2 more we got to split. We're gonna split another wash, and then depending on how that inspection comes.
I knew that was at work. Let's see if we can play it. Can y'all hear that?
Nah, I can hear it.
You couldn't hear it? Let me see.
No.
Hold on. I just Johnny! Hold on. Who though Johnny got to say? See if I can play it on my, just play the audio off my phone. Because it ain't gonna let y'all hear it.
Did he ask you? Did he say, "Look, I got an issue. She's 15." How did that happen? No, that didn't happen like that at all. I really can't go too deep into that. Can you give us a general idea? Well, I came up with that idea to do that, to a system, and the ID that I did get for Aaliyah did
Can y'all hear that?
age on it at all.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. TMZ, they'll strike the shit out you.
And
hold on just a second. I'll make it so y'all.
she's 15. How did that happen? No, that didn't happen like that at all. I really can't go too deep into that. Can you give us a general idea? Well, I came up with that idea to do that, to a system, and the ID that I did get for Aaliyah did not have her age on it at all.
So how the hell did the pastor use this ID to marry her?
I'm still on the part where he said, I can't get too deep into it.
I can't get too deep. You're
doing an interview right now. What the hell you mean you can't get too deep into it?
He gonna implicate himself, man.
You sitting up in there.
Implicate himself.
He's sitting up there with a black Hitler mustache talking about he can't get too deep into it.
Demetrius Smith, how long you been smoking? All my life. What else this fool got to say?
Yeah, this dude here, character, man.
Robert really didn't have nothing to do with that other than me suggesting it with other people. So, but
other than him suggesting it with other people.
And who are the other people? Barry Hankerson.
First name Barry, last name Hankerson.
Mm-hmm. Could be any editor or people of Vibe magazine.
And they purposely did this shit, man. You know, they purposely try to, you know, the government purposely left these people out because they didn't want the true criminals to be exposed.
Right. I totally agree. I told people, like I said, I told people a while back. I said
that's the reason why.
The reason why they didn't want to bring up R. Kelly's entourage with the altercation they had was because it was gonna kill the Aaliyah narrative. It was gonna kill his narrative about the intent of what he was doing when his tour stopped. It kills all that, and they know it.
Yep. That pretty much.
That's why if you go on any indictment, any transcript, be it New York or Chicago, that never gets mentioned at all.
What's up, Lady
That's
R&B?
interesting.
But then you look at it though. If they bring in the rest of these people like Demetrius, Barry, all them, therefore it's gonna kill the narrative that R. Kelly is the bad guy, and the real bad people are gonna be pointed out. So we can't charge them as a part of the enterprise because it's gonna blow our case.
But you're gonna really think you intelligent enough to try to say, well, we can pass up and just go ahead and do a one-man RICO. Really?
Imagine putting Barry under the pressing Demetrius. Man, so much shit gonna come out. Jonathan telling you that the damn ID didn't even have a goddamn age on it. But how the hell you got to take the same? This just go to it, what he's just said. It furthermore expose the clerk. It furthermore help us to understand why Aaliyah went this route with the situation as far as doing this, because of the public aid ID didn't have a fucking age on it. How was it able to go to the clerk of court to get filed for a marriage license? How did it go for get filed for a marriage certificate? They gotta check the ID. Damn, it don't even got an age on it. So how can they use that? Which means this shit never happened. It couldn't have happened because first of all, whoever came down there with the marriage license, to get the certificate, you got a fucking fake ID with no age on it. You're gonna be questioned right then and there.
Yeah, and this video goes hand in hand with that finding right there on the screen.
This is why Aaliyah went after David Oil, clerk of court, and Department of Public Health. This is why she went after them. Right here. When you hear him say that public aid, look at him. Lady R&B. Somebody right here. Lady R&B say, I asked my niece, did Illinois have public aid card? She said no. That nigga had went up there with a library card to try to get a marriage performed. That nigga try to get a marriage performed with a library card. Man, look, if y'all like today's show, man, if y'all can, man, donate to the channel. If y'all haven't already copped y'all t-shirts, man, grab you a t-shirt, bro. It's greatly appreciated. Brother Jeff, your t-shirt on the way. You should have it within the next few days or so. Also, to all the people that support me, been helping me out, supporting the t-shirts, man. I got some good news today, man. I got a job offer, man. I got it, man. It was a blessing from God, you know, to get that call today. I talked to these people last week, and went over and they were asking me certain questions, and the lady told me, like, look, we're gonna give you a call back. And I kind of got discouraged because I had another job offer and it sounded good, and then they called back and say, due to the time of the year, that position is, they want to hold off on bringing somebody in, but they will keep me at the top of the list. But today, I woke up, got some bad news, kind of got discouraged. And on top of that, about an hour later, my phone ring, had an over-the-phone interview for the second time. And the guy was like, look, man, I'm going to send your information over. Anything we need to look out for. I'm like, man, look, I don't smoke drugs. I don't do none of this stuff. I say, I'm not worried about passing the drug screen. I don't have a background. I'm like, man, they say, when can you start? I told them I can start today if you need me to. But, with having PDLs, they have to, there's certain steps you have to go through, to make sure that, your MVR, everything is up to par. So, Thursday night, y'all, I will not be on here. Thursday.
Okay.
on Friday, I'll be starting my job. And if I do come on, it'll be earlier in the day, probably like afternoon, maybe like 12,
Okay.
1 o'clock, something like somewhere up in there.
Okay.
But if not, it'll be on the weekend for sure.
Okay.
You know, I'm still out here pushing. I'm still trying to get it. I'm still trying to rebuild. You know, I lost I gave up everything, you know, when I made this transition because I couldn't afford to keep it and bring it with me. So in this rebuilding phase, man, I just want to say I appreciate everybody who has been patient with me, who has been supporting, you know, by purchasing the t-shirts. I don't ask people for cash out because I feel like, you know, I don't like to do that. I want to give you something in return, you know, for helping me. And a t-shirt would be perfect, will be good for help. If you all could just support me by purchasing a t-shirt, that'll help me and that'll go a long way for me. And also you will get something in return as well. Look at Jennifer Bunjean and what she said. Let's not take that lightly with Miss Bunjean. There's people out here that's using her name, you know, to raise money or pretend that Kel's, you know, bringing awareness or whatever they trying to do. So if y'all see anything or y'all see anything that looks suspicious, man, if y'all can't get it to Bunjean, email it to me. I will talk about it. I will bring it up on the live. I will post it on my community wall. Anything that I can do to help, you know, prevent whatever it may be going on, man. If you know, y'all help me, I help y'all. We help Rob. Pretty much, that's what it is.
Good.
Everybody, you know, get a clothing, Judah, you know, just round up today's conversation, what you thought about today's show, and shout out to the fans, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
What Lady
That's
Earth
awesome.
said. I'm not asking for cash out, but if you would like to cash out me $1, because you can't do 50 cents, $1 or anything, I'm very appreciative of that too, because you know I spend a lot of my income that I do get. I had to pay for my internet, I had to pay for my phone bill, I have to, you know, certain things I have to keep going, you know, and also I have a son, you know, with me as well. So, you know, I have to stretch to make ends meet. But guess what, man? God see me and I stayed down. I stayed humble. I didn't lose the faith. I kept believing. And guess what, man? Sooner or later, I'm going to be achieving something real big.
Yes, sir. That sounds good on that job, nephew. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Praise the Most High God.
Congratulations, bro, man. Many blessings on your new venture. You know, we're proud of you, bro. And man, you know, you deserve it, bro.
I appreciate it. And I know it's coming from some real stand-up guys, you know, and that what mean the most to me, man. Because when we talk, we really talk to each other like, you know, with genuine support and love and want to see each other make it, man. I tell people all the time about J-Rock. J-Rock didn't even tell me he was coming to my birthday party. And I'm in there and I'm chilling, you feel me? I'm chilling.
Right.
And somebody walk up on me, Big Val Ping. I said, man, who the hell calling me that in here?
Right.
He said, it's me, J-Rock. I was like, what the hell?
That's what's up, man. Man, I wish I could have been a part of that moment, man.
Man,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, because I knew he was gonna be shocked as hell when I came up in there. I said, you know what? I'm gonna swing on by just to see if I can catch up with him. So I was gonna stay there. I was gonna probably maybe just get a drink or two, and then probably just gonna dip on out if I didn't get a chance to see him. But I looked, I was like, okay, I'm like, look at that's him over there. So I walked up. I walked up on there on him and just to holler at him right quick, and he was just like, "Oh shit, you ain't telling me you was gone." I said, "Look, I just wanted to see that authentic."
All my people like, man, who this is walking up on you? I'm like, man, it's J-Rock, man. What y'all doing? Out, man.
Hey, man, I love to hear that, man.
Hey, I got to slide on out of here, y'all. I know you're going to probably close out, nephew, but I wanted to ask this one last thing before I go. I got to cut this train up. J Rock and JT, have y'all got a chance to look at least one of the videos that I sent you that playlist of? What do you think if you have?
You know what? Go ahead, bro. Cause I didn't get it. Did I get a video from you, bro?
Yeah, I sent you the playlist.
I haven't had a chance to check it out yet because I had a couple other things pop up with
I'll resend it to you, Crux. I'll resend it to you, Crux.
I got it.
Okay, because sometimes my phone be tweaking, bro.
Don't worry about it. I got you. I'll send it to you. Okay, I got to slide on out of you, man. Judah, bless you, man. Bless you in the household. Everybody in the chat. Love and peace and grace from above, man. Y'all stay safe and stay encouraged. Next time, nephew, Vi.
Be smooth out there, Unc.
All right.
All right. Jeff or J Rock, either one of y'all.
Oh man, I'll let J Rock go ahead because he beat me to the punch already.
Okay. I'm gonna get ready to dip on out, but yeah, man, I like the content and everything. Once again, appreciate what you do, Vi, like always, especially coming in, putting everything down like you do, and it's always a good thing for you to go ahead and kind of have these things because it kind of makes you go back and revisiting some stuff that you probably forgot about. And I just saw a video on malicious conspiracy, and I was like, "What in the hell?" When I saw this video, I was like, I got this one, and it goes back to what I said a while back when I said that R. Kelly is being used as an election tool and political pawn. And I must have forgot about this. I mean, it blew me away. And I was like, damn, I can't believe that I actually probably missed this one. And it's called Exposed. The Democratic Party exploits R. Kelly to manipulate black votes. Political agenda.
That sounds deep within itself right there.
So right there alone, I gotta go ahead. I gotta rewatch that because I'm trying to place.
Got a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
And you say what platform is that on?
That's on Malicious Conspiracy.
I gotta go over there and check that out.
Yeah, I mean I was like, damn, and I said it goes back to everything I've been saying, but I'm trying to remember. Maybe I do, and I just haven't seen it in a while. But I just have to. But I'm gonna check it out again. But like I said, shout out to everybody in the chat once again. Much love to y'all. Jeff, appreciate you like always. Say your boy Kingpin, what's up? Man, I can't because your boy Kingpin off chain, man.
Yeah, man. He gonna make sure the party lit, man. Everybody excited.
Oh, for sure, definitely. But appreciate you, Vi, once again. Definitely gonna holler at you whenever. So but everybody, y'all have a good night. And like I said, free Kales to see Kales one more again.
Just appreciate you coming through once again, J Rock on the show. Really? Man, bless you to you, brother.
Yeah, man. Kingpin, he good. And Lady Earth B, man, our brother Dean ran into a tough situation, man, and he got caught up in a difficult situation where he had to he had to go back and get them people a little bit more time. But I can't wait to see that brother back. I did email him. I'm not sure if his girl have access to his email or not because I hadn't been able to contact him on his number. When I called it, just go to voicemail. But, I hate to see the young brother, go through, what he's going through. But him being in a situation where, when it's messed up when people become convicted felons or convicted, criminals that don't supposed to be around certain things, man, and you trying to maneuver out here in this world, man. And I guess it's one of those situations you rather have it than not have it. You rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Hey, they say, hey, So it rather be judged by 12 than be carried by 6 type situation.
Yeah.
You know. So I can't place judgment on that brother. My prayers are with him. Man, Dean, man, a bright young brother, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna be praying for him. I appreciate once again the opportunity to chop it up. It's always a treat when the players meet, as I always say, man. Peace and blessings to Big Vi, everybody in the chat. Peace and blessings to y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? Man, once again, an excellent live with tremendous content. Man, shout out to Levi for coming through, chopping it up, because he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, wasn't no misunderstanding. I always greet see what I want to end this with is one word. Is respect. Right?
That's it.
I give everybody respect, regardless of whatever side of the spectrum you on. And that's whatever you put into the universe is reciprocated back to you. I don't, I respect people that's on either side, every side, as long as we for the same purpose. Well, it's all respect. So I respect y'all respect me, vice versa. We all good, man. With that, it's always much love, loyalty, and respect to the common goal, and that's free RSK and all those alike. You know what I'm saying? For injustice, we stand, because if it's him today, it could be us or our sons tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man. And that's what, whether you like R. Kelly or don't like R. Kelly, that's the aspect that you have to look at.
Absolutely. Because, at the end of the day, man, people, like we were saying, like you was touching on earlier, people personalize things that don't need to be personalized. And by that, you put up a block. So your vision is blurry already because you in your feelings, you in your fifi. You know what I'm saying? When it's something that you should be using your eyes and not your, your emotions to fully grasp, using your eyes and your ears to fully grasp what's really being, handed down, what's being put down. So,
and when you're in your feelings, you can't comprehend thoroughly, man, because your emotions is going to block out certain things, that need to be heard.
Exactly. Exactly. That wall be put up, man, and it's hard to penetrate that, especially we dealing with past. We complex beings, we complex individuals, so we may trigger us to a place where we had to throw that mask up, you know what I'm saying, to throw that wall up where it's where you can't penetrate it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you say at that moment, no matter what you do, you can't get around it. You can't get over it. You can't get under it. That wall there. But as time goes by, and you know what I'm saying, sometimes, well, as they say, time heals all wounds. You may be able to open the horizon opens, and you like, man, I see the clear picture now. I could deal with it. We all deal with those situations. I deal with it in my everyday life where I look back on things that I may have overreacted to before. But it's all a process. We all are growing. We all are. The moment that you stop growing, the moment that you stop learning, is the moment that you are truly dead, even if you still breathing. So keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving. That's life, So with that, man, y'all make sure y'all support this young brother Vi. You know what I'm saying? His Cash App on there. I know he say he ain't asking for it. Man, doing a young man doing a major transition in his life. You know what I'm saying? A single father holding his son down. That is admirable, is commendable. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of his other children as well. And congratulations once again on your job, bro. And man, hey, we shall meet again when the players meet.
Well, definitely, man. We're going to do that.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to sign out. Peace and blessings, everybody. Much love.
Already, man.
Already.
Oh, yeah, man. That was Jeff, man. Hey, today was a good live. Man, I thank everybody for coming through. Linda, what's going on, Miss Linda? Linda, listen, Linda. Not Linda, listen, Linda, listen. What's going on, Miss Linda? Support Sir Miguel. Yo, Sir Miguel on the 13th, which is Friday. Will be going live for sure. I'm going to hold him to it. I'm going to hold him to it. We'll be going live on the 13th. He will be doing his live on October the 13th, man. Let's get over there and support our uncle, our brother, our cousin, our boy, Mr. Sir Miguel. Also, Derek Provoked Thoughts. If y'all haven't already got over there and subscribe to Derek, man, make sure y'all get over to Derek and check out what Derek Provoked Thoughts got going on, man. We trying to grow these platforms and use these platforms to bring out much more awareness. Oh man, let's make sure we pray for our sister Linda. She say, I've been sick. I miss y'all. We miss you too. So happy to see you in here. Hope you feel better, man. Hope that God continue to bless you. God restore you, restore your health back to where you once was, when you were able to be here, be with your family, and just have fun and just feel like you're young again. So also our brother T Glenn, make sure we keep our brother T Glenn in our prayers, man. Make sure y'all keep Robert in y'all prayers. Make sure y'all keep BONJEAN Law Firm in y'all prayers. And most importantly, make sure you keep yourself and your family in your prayers as well. And also put God first, who's head of all of our life. With that being said, I really appreciate y'all. And like I say, man, any support help. And if y'all could purchase a t-shirt, they're $25 with free shipment. If you wear 2X or bigger, there will be additional $2 charge for the upsize, but your shipping will be free, man. I really appreciate you all for all that y'all do. Thanks to everyone who has got a t-shirt. Thanks to all the ones who plan to buy a t-shirt as well. I really appreciate y'all and everything that you all do to help me. It has really helped. It has really went a long way. And I thank y'all so much for that support. Let's see. That's pretty much it that I got for today, man. You know, we still gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep pushing it. And we're gonna keep saying free Kells until we see Kells. Y'all already know I had to do this for the haters all the time. I gotta let the haters know how good I'm feeling.
I really appreciate it about you. Going on. I really appreciate it.